What? One of one. Mookie freaking Betts. Drew Reimer.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
They smell so good. Is it just me, my friends? I know this sounds absolutely horrible. Anybody else here like the smell of gasoline? Give me a hell yeah in the chat. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't huff or anything, to be straight with you. But I've always loved the smell of gasoline. I don't know why. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. I am so peanut butter and jealous, my dude. This is absolutely freaking amazing. Wow. That is a Tyrannosaurus Rex tooth. Dustin, you win, bro. How cool is that? I love it so much. Jonathan over here says, man, 6-year-old Jonathan just peed himself. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. If peeing your pants is cool, then call me Miles Davis. Seattle Mariners. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Check that out, you legends.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays and Kirk Noah. You just got yourself a Strokes of Gold Junior Caminero. That is a case hit, my dude. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Damn, brother. And you already know, buddy, that is a rookie. So if that was mine, that would go straight into the pre-grade pile, my dude. Damn. Hey, get out of my head, Kirk Noah. I love you, brother. Thank you. I am so stoked we could pull that together, big man. Wow. Oh, wow. Number 22 out of 25, Jackson Churio. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Goodness gracious, my man. That is beautiful. You know what that deserves? JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. 22 out of 25 on the Churio. And that is a triple material relic, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. How about a fantastic Friday morning banger? How about a little morning wood?
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood. On card. Mojo Refractor. Prospect autograph. Lightning has struck twice, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Mr. Behrman Sr. Torrey Holt. JunkWax Nasty. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dylon. Name the 5 best rappas. Dylon, 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 and Dylon. Because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. But would you just look at it? Our second Kayla Harrison rookie autograph here in the family. Bro, you win.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. Beautiful tarjeta, mi amigo. And Kayla Harrison is a soon-to-be Hall of Famer. Seriously. One of the best female fighters that we have ever seen grace the planet.
Our old song was Baby Back, Baby Back, Baby Back. It was about ribs cause that was our thing. Our new ribs are bigger, the whole menu's better. So we changed the song to be bigger than ribs. Chili's is back, baby back, baby back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby back, baby back.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza.
Oh my God.
How about stud prospect for the Colorado Rockies? Charlie Condon on the Power Brokers. I know it, Luke, I know. That is absolutely beautiful. 2 out of 8 on the Charlie Condon. And Condon is a stud. Stab it for Brian, then toss it. Your wish is my command, sir. There you go. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Bop, bop. Pick the paper up and put it in the bag. Give me a hell yeah if you remember that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of stabbed wanders. And then he wants us to go ahead and chuck them as well. Double yeet. See ya. Seattle Mariners. Number 2/100. And folks, how about first on print to 100 on the Juan Soto?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
How about a casual Friday morning bookend, ladies and gentlemen? First on print, Juan Soto to 100. How cool is that? Congratulations to the Nationals, and that is Rob Richardson. Oh, it's backwards. It is a redemption, and oh my Lanta. Wow. Dual autograph, Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Damn. P.T. Barnum. Ooh, you got a Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby relic. Wow. That's fun. I'm putting that one in a penny sleeve for you, and we will top load that one before it gets mailed off to you. Mark Bluma. but that is a first here on the channel, my man. That is the very
This is where the transmission came from, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Cracking wax and breaking backs.
Then it's time. Let's go get our spicy water.
It's Tuesday night and the packs are stacked. Dalen's here and we're about to crack. We're ripping wax and breaking backs, from vintage heat to the modern packs. The boss lady's ready, she's setting the tone. Mrs. Junk Wax holding down the throne. So grab your spicy water, let's take the wheel. The hits are coming, it's about to get real. Terrific Tuesday, legends unite. Fires on deck under neon light. Autos and patches, parallels gleam. We're gonna pull heat that feels like a dream.
Good evening, everybody.
From Bowman Chrome to Prism Flash, the Junk Wax crew's about to stash. Rookies and goats, we're calling the shot. J-Todd Viz breaking red hot. The chat's all in, the camera's tight. Dalen's framed up just right. Legends in the house, energy's primed. We're counting down to breaking time. We're ripping packs, cracking backs. J-Del Will's where the fire's at. Let's go, Mrs. Junk Wax! Terrific Tuesday, fire inbound. Cards are waiting to be crown bound. So hit that chat, grab your spot. Your next PC grail's about to get caught.
Good evening, everybody. How we doing?
We're going live, it's breaking time. Only on J-Dub here where legends shine.
Thank you so much, Inside Point. Welcome back, good buddy. Estoy listo también, Kobe Luna. Tú sabes, güey, lo mismo. Well, good evening, legends. Hi. Happy Tuesday night. How you doing? Happy Tuesday Nitro, my dear friends. It is amazing to see each and every one of you. How we doing? What's up, Mr. Davis? The big football break, I don't think will be tonight, my good man. I don't think so. What's up, DJ? Welcome back, Pookie. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Tuesday. It is wonderful to see you, my friends. It is wonderful to be seen. I hope all of you have had a terrific Tuesday. You know damn well I have. It's been a busy one over here in the junkyard, I will not lie to you. But ladies and gentlemen, we have an action-packed, terrific Tuesday ahead of us tonight. So if you are new here, as always, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single day, ripping packs, cracking backs, and having an absolutely wonderful time with the rest of the family here. So if you are new here, folks, you might want to smack that follow button. If you haven't already, we would love to have you. Keep in mind, we are live on 5 platforms every single show. So right this second, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the preferred viewing experience with the whole rest of the fam-damly is over here on Twitch. So if you want to come over and join us, my friends, feel free. Come on over, baby. Mr. Starlight Carolina, did I get your order? That's a great question, my man. I got to refresh that shop. We're just not quite there yet. But Brandon Miller, good evening. Good to see you too. Mr. Wallace, what's up, buddy? Damn good to see you, brother. As always, I cannot thank each and every one of you for joining yours truly this evening. We're going to have so much fun. Alrighty. Mr. Richard, my Portland pal, what's up, buddy? He says, live from the Austin, Texas, with the loving support of the family and the CEO, it is our host extraordinaire, Dalen. That is correct. I appreciate that intro. Thank you so much, Richard. You big sweetie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some music happening, shall we? Here we go. All right, legends, let's bust into the very first item of the evening, and you know exactly what it is. That is a delicious looking spicy water if I've ever seen one myself. Shout out to my HEB. Aw, J-Rod, no worries, brother, but I appreciate you being here right at the beginning, good man. Mr. Davis, I don't think so. Let me double check real quick for you, my man. I don't think we have a football break up right now, my good sir. I'm so sorry about that, Mr. Davis. I apologize for the confusion there, buddy. But we actually do not have a football break up. So we did a football break recently, this morning. So if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome. But we have a brand new football break that is going to go live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just like we had the big boy baseball break that went live about 46 minutes ago. So if you folks have not taken a gander at JunkWaxVintage.com, there is a doozy up there, my dear friends. So you know, we just had a 3 jumbo hobby box break of 2025 Top Series 2. Well, guess what? We still have half that case left. But we got to bust the other half of that case. So another half jumbo case break, 3 jumbo hobby boxes, over 1,200 cards. Combined, not with National Treasures this time. This time it's going to be 2024 Museum Collection and Leaf Metal. So looking at 10 autographs, 8 relics. Ooh, it's going to be glorious. And there is still a whole bunch of good teams left. So feel free to go check those out. Take a gander. Excuse me. Richard, it's true. It's true. You're right. And shout out to Eugene. Absolutely right. Andrew, New Boot Gooseman. What's up, brother? Our brother from Down Under. Excellent to see you as always, good sir. Mr. Joey Krug. And Justin Miller. What's up, legends? Dutchy. Damn good to see you too. Our athletics fanatic in the family. Proud new owner of a beautiful Ricky Henderson that we gifted this morning. All right, folks. First item of the evening. Less talky. More rippy. Cheers, my friends. Baroast. Good evening, Boston Bill Cormier. Hey, Boston Bill. So, speaking of that giant baseball break, you ended up winning one of the Razzies, brother. So, have you had a chance to go back and watch that replay yet, Boston Bill? By chance? That is why I called you. I actually called you during the middle of the show because you ended up winning a Razzie, and I didn't know what team to choose. So, unfortunately, my brother, I just had to choose for you, but you ended up getting an autograph. So, I think I chose well. So, congratulations, Boston Bill Cormier, and I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, buddy. All right, folks, we busted into that spicy water. Let's bust into our very first pack of Juicy Junk Wax. And then, my friends, we have an action-packed evening of family rips. And maybe even, actually, we are going to do a break tonight. I am so sorry. There is no maybe about it. We are absolutely going to do a very first box out of our sealed brand new case of Top Series 2. And I am so sorry, folks. I misspoke this morning. I told everybody that we had one last box out of that last case. We already did box number 4. I'm a silly goose. We did it on Whatnot. So I kind of got a little confused. But out of our brand new sealed case of 2025 Top Series 2 hobby boxes, our very first box will be box number 9, and it is already full. We're going to bust into that tonight after our family rips. And then maybe we'll bust into another one too. Who knows? Because box number 10 is live also. All right, legends. First pack of Juicy Junk Wax on this terrific Tuesday Nitro. Mr. Pies, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. Bienvenidos. All right, we start off with the pinstripes, Mr. Andy Hawkins. Good evening, James Berkey. Ryan Fisher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Al Morris, another pinstripe. Paul Kilgus for the Cubbies. The Kilgus so nice we got him twice. Kilguy? Like cacti? How about the luscious lip curtain of Dougie Fresh? I mean, that thing is magnificent. Look at that. He's got stash to spare. You could donate stash and still have a thickie. Dwayne Ward for the Blue Jays. Aw, thank you, Boston Bill. I appreciate you, brother. And congratulations, you did get some sweet cards in that one. The Athletics on the holo. That is the second Athletics holo of the day. Tim Layana. Mickey Pena. Hensley Mullins for the Pinstripes. Mr. Mikey Witt for the Angels. Hurling some heat. We have Pasquale, couple of heat hurlers in a row. Old Dan Plezak. For the Brew Crew, triple hurlers. Quadruple hurlers with German Gonzalez Herman. And Vince Coleman, breaking the hurler streak. That is Wade Block's PC. Nice. Loma Linda, you want the Dwayne Himes Ward card for the Brewers, or excuse me, the Blue Jays. Sure thing. Give me just a moment, my dear friends. There you go, Miss Linda. Got you covered, young lady. All right, my dear friends. I think it's time to bust into that shop for the very first time on this terrific Tuesday Nitro. Let's do it. So, folks, I know we have some family rips for Mr. Alan White. We have some family rips for Devin, Mr. Miv. And we have some family rips for Dutchie as well. So some stuff left over from the weekend, actually. Super excited to bust into those. Oh, very cool, Linda. That's amazing. Well, congratulations, my dear. And Legends, we just hit 100 messages over here tonight in Twitch. Thank you so much. You incredible human beings. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Sam Shope, good evening, Legend. Hope you've had a terrific Tuesday, good buddy. Ah, Super Grover, I don't blame you, brother. They should be here soon. I actually need to check on those. All right, folks. I do appreciate you bearing with me for just a couple of shakes of a lamb's tail here because we got some brand new break spots I need to lock in. And then we're going to get into our family rips. Cool? Cool. All right, we're starting with Mr. Alan White. Taking down the Trolley Dodgers and the Pinstripes. Two of the best teams in the entire break. Nicely done, Alan. I like where your head's at there, good buddy. There you go, Mr. White. Next, the family pharmacist. Rob Richardson taking down his Gigantes. Muchísimas gracias, Rob. What's up, Brian? Welcome back. Lukey, what's up, dude? Oh, you look handsome today, you big sweetie. I appreciate you. Mishi, my Canadian cousin. What's up, brother? Trails and Tails, hello. Nice to see you tonight, and thank you so much for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Are you an equestrian, by chance? Jordan Smith, legend of legends. Good to see you. Mr. Mikey Dean, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. There you go. Next, Mr. Thomas. Ooh, beautiful. Another spectacular South Kakalaki. Taking a Marvel Spider-Man metal box. Thank you so much, Kyle. Give me just a shake of a lamb's tail. I saw this up on the shelf earlier, and I was ridiculously excited to rip it, and I think you read my mind there, Kyle. Thank you, good sir. You are in the queue. All right, next. Kilo Joe Montez, one of the Oest of OGs of this entire community, taken 8 and 14 in box number 10 of our Top Series 2. Thank you, Kilo Joe. That is a beautiful thing. Thank you so much, old pal. Mr. Schmazy, what's up, buddy? Brandonia, what's up, Hooked? My San Antonio hermanito. Good to see you, buddy. James Berkey, always a pleasure. Our favorite Axeman from Ohio, Mr. Tim Hudson. What's up, buddy? So damn good to see you tonight. What's up, Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. And I will politely push back, Miss Linda. You are the best. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough, DJ. We're going to get you locked in here in just a moment, my good man. I've got a lot of orders to lock in here, folks, so thank you for bearing with me just for a moment. If you need to go use the restroom or grab yourself a fresh beverage, now might be a good time to do it. All right, Daniel Gilson, taking spot number 16. Daniel, I think this is your first break magic, buddy. Thank you. Spot number 16. Well, first break magic there for you, Daniel. Thank you. Oh, that is you, Mr. Starlit Carolina. That is a beautiful thing, buddy, and I am so excited to have you to break with us. Hopefully first of many. All right, CJ Smiles up next. My smiling brother, one of our favorite mass holes, taking 4 and 30 in our brand new case. Thank you so much, CJ. Oh, and Mrs. Junkwax already got you locked in. We good. Bree Imus taking the Brew Crew. In the big boy break, I already got you locked in there, Bree B. Thank you. Bree Imus, I also see the PSA grading on that Diamond Kings Otani. Smart. I would do the same thing. Much appreciated. I will make sure that gets into the grading pile. And oh, by the way, folks, I want to chat with you about that. So, I have told you that we are about to do the biggest grading submission that we have ever done in the history of this channel. And that's not on purpose. It is because we just had a giant move into this new house, and I've got behind on grading, unfortunately. So we have a little bit of a backlog. I do have to make like a deadline, because what's happening is I'm waiting for some cards for some people because I'm trying to be nice. And then somebody else has some cards, and I'm waiting for them trying to be nice. And then the can just keeps getting kicked down the road, basically, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to get right back to our monthly submissions after this big boy. So on July 1st, that is going to be the cutoff date. Okay? If you have paid for submission before July 1st, your cards will go in that big-ass submission. If not, it is 1000% okay. I'm going to do another submission about 3 weeks after that, and it's just going to go in the next one. Cool? But that is the hard deadline, is going to be July 1st. So we'll probably get that submission out like July 2nd or 3rd, and I'm ridiculously excited to get that one back because that one's going to be a doozy. There are some absolutely magnificent cards in there. Alrighty. That's what I was thinking, Mr. Thomas. Thank you. I was so confused. I was so confused there for a moment. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know it, Brian. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Himbo T-Wood, let's get back to it after that delightful PSA. Himbo T-Wood, you have the Red Sox, the Padres, and the Royals, and I already got you locked in there, big man. Thank you. Next, the handsome son of a gun, Mr. Sam Shope, taking down the Cincinnati Reds. Thank you, Sambo. Outstanding. Next, JVD, taking down the Pirates. Thank you, John. I sure do appreciate your patience, folks. Thank you for bearing with me while we lock some spots in here. Dutchie taking another transaction. It is the Athletics. Thank you so much, Dutchie. Mucho aprecio, my brother. Thank you. Mr. Alan White. In number 10, taking 12 and 13. And Mrs. Junkwax already got you locked in. Next is JVD taking 7 and 20, and we already got you locked in there, buddy. So I think we are current, but we do have a brand new order in the shop as well. Ron Baldwin. Hello from Austin, Texas, good buddy. Our brother from Down Under, Mr. Andrew McFadden, taking spot number 5 in box number 10 of Top Series 2. Thank you, Andrew. There you go, brother. And also snagging 6 packs of 1991 Leaf. Beautiful. Give me just a moment, my dear friends.
One down, one to go.
All right, got you locked in there, buddy. Let me put your name on these, Andrew. And it is time to get into our family rips, you legends. Thank you so much for your patience. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, all right. So, folks, in hobby box number 10, we are approaching halfway. We do have a already full box number 9. So we're going to bust into that hobby box as soon as we are done with our family rips this evening. And man, do we have a few of those. And then the big boy, ladies and gentlemen. 2024 Museum Collection. 2024 Leaf Metal. 2025 Top Series 2 Jumbo Boxes, a half case. 3 boxes. So there will be over 1,200 cards in that one, my dear friends. That one's going to be a juicy one. Super excited to bust into that. Alrighty. Less talky, more rippy. Good evening, Mr. Radke. How you doing, Joey? Mr. Folsom, always good to see you, my brother. How are you doing, you handsome son of a gun? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my friend. Here's roast. It's Danny. Good evening, Senor Rendon. Always good to see our Colorado cousin, Mr. Kyle Willard. What's up there, you sexy beast? Always good to see you, Kyle. Cheers. Hey, Kyle, do you still have the 10 autograph Atlanta Braves ball by chance, by the way? Coincidentally, I had like 3 or 4 people ask about it on Sunday on Whatnot. Super weird. Very coincidental. I am so glad you do. Beautiful. I was telling people that Kyle Willard had that ball. I didn't want you to make a liar out of me. All right, folks. Mr. Alan White. So, folks, just to give you the cue here, we're going to start with Mr. Alan White because he's had some stuff waiting from the weekend. We're going to get into his first. Next, Mivy. Devin, are you here tonight, you legend? Because I think you're going to be second if you were here with your Crown football boxes. And then JVD after that. And then Kyle Thomas. And then Andrew McFadden. Alrighty. Here we go. Howdy doody. What's up, Nathan? Thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew, my friend. Good evening, Papa Roland, Senor Galvez. El Guapito. ¿Qué pasó, hermano? New World Breakers, Mr. Michael Setliff. What's up, buddy? Jesse Holm. Always good to see you, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. All right, do we have Mr. Alan White? Mr. White, there's the legend. Beautiful. All right, folks, so check out for Alan White here. We have some beautiful Topps Resurgence Mega. We have 3 packs of 2022 Topps Chrome Sapphire. Looking for some Julio Rodriguez. And then 4 packs of 2022 Bowman. Also looking for some Julio. Maybe some Bobby Witt Jr. Maybe an Ellie De La Cruz. This is going to be fun. 300 Guapwo. I said Mega. You silly goose. A Resurgence Mega. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate the good luck, my brother. So we're just going to go ahead and rip all these down and go through them together. Buena suerte, Alan. First family rip of this terrific Tuesday Nitro. And we start off with Rysel, Julio Iglesias. Lorenzo Kane for the Brew Crew. Mustache Matty Carpenter for our St. Lunatics. Brandon Lau. Ryan Mountcastle. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Inoa for the Braves. Nick Solak. He's so lax. Any facial hair. Gotta grow a stash, dude. What's up, Mookie? What's up? Walker Bueller. And a lot of you know that there just might be a Walker Bueller in those JunkWaxVintage hitboxes. Huh. How about Philadelphia's Most Wanted, Ian Kennedy? Eugenio Suarez. And Santander, channeling his inner John Cena. You just can't see him. Some beautiful sapphire, thank you as always. Mr. Kyle Giungo. What's up, buddy? Well, good to see you, my man. You still have my address, don't you there, Kyle Giungo? You are more than welcome. I would appreciate that, good buddy. Nice to see you, Kyle. All right, let's bust into some football. Alan White. We're going to make a little baseball sandwich. We'll start with baseball. We will end with baseball. But for the very first time, my dear friends, my family, on this terrific Tuesday Nitro edition of the JWVCC, you know what we must do to start this evening. For the very first time, we shout Grippeth. And we shout Rippeth. Buena suerte. Good luck. And legends, we are already up to almost 4,000 likes over here on TikTok. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Good evening, Jeff Hansen. How's the hammer? Hey, Jeff Hansen. We snagged a new collection over the weekend, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in there that you are going to salivate over, my brother. We are all stocked up in the Favre department. Let's put it that way. And hey, Kobe Luna. ¿Estás aquí, hermano? There's some tarjetas para ti también. Pack number 4 to the side. Porque es tradición. Let's do it. Please do, Jeff Hansen. Please do. Mr. Senor Galvez, always good to see you, Papa Roland. Thank you for popping your face in here tonight, my brother. Another OG of the family. Jesse Holm, good evening, legend. Kyle G. Youngo, well, thank you in advance, my buddy. I'll be waiting by the mailbox. I agree, Danny. They are beautiful, right? We busted into some Resurgence football this morning, and it was magnificent. Man, we found some good stuff out of that box. Shout out to Miss Melody, who got a RPA number to 50. So pretty. All right, here we go, Kyle. Or excuse me, Alan. Alan White. Trying to read the chat and rip at the same time. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you. Eyes513, welcome back, my friend. Oh, thank you. I love that Griffey. So, folks, fun fact, that Griffey has a story. So, that is the very first and only 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. that I have actually pulled myself. I have purchased a couple along the years, of course, but I pulled that one myself. So that one has sentimental value. All right, here we go, Mr. White. John Riggins. From WSU, go Cougs, Drew Bledsoe. Sterling Sharp. And hey, there's a whole bunch of Sterling Sharp in that brand new collection as well. Champ Bailey, we found his autograph this morning. Harry Bradshaw. So folks, in that new collection, there's a whole bunch of 1960s football cards, including this legend right here, Mr. Terry Bradshaw. Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful Brock Bowers. Blue refractor. Nice one. Sleeving that one up for you, Alan. Darius and the Swiss Family Robinson. Eichenberg. Jason Witten for Dem Boys. Devin Hester for Da Bears. Andre Rison. His house is on fire. Shout out to Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Let Ricky Smoke. About some Ricky Williams. TD. Terrell Davis on the refractor. Thane Raysteel for the Commanders on the Prism refractor. Tyke Smith for the Bucks. Patanu. Phil Sims. Miss Melody has a beautiful Phil Sims autograph that I just got done pre-grading. Actually, I'm about to pre-grade it. Fred Biletnikoff, the legend for the Raiders. Hey, folks, there's a whole bunch of Fred Biletnikoff in that collection as well. If you have any Biletnikoff collectors out there, you got to let me know. Vicente Venegas, bienvenidos, my brother. Que bueno verte. Damn good to see you, good sir. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, buddy. Mr. Steve Young. Heisman with the CTE 2000 helmet. Gronk for Tampa Bay on the Glimmer and Gleam. The Rhythm and the Rhyme. On your Mega Box Refractor TO. Bub Means for the Saints. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge. Double P. And we're not talking about Perry the Platypus. Patrick Paul. Jim Kelly. Ogden. Jason Taylor. Fins up. Archie Manning Sr. Devondre Sweat on the refractor. Oh, hell yeah. Well, there you go, buddy.
Oh my God!
Sneaky little Jaden Daniels. Numbered to 399, rookie refractor. Damn, buddy. As the kids would say, you are paid. Especially if that comes back a PSA 10. I would recommend a pre-grade on that one, my friend. As always, there is never any pressure. You do not have to do that. But if that card was mine, I would. Moving on. Anthony Gould for the Colts rookie. Javon Bullard, go Pack, go. Bo Jackson. Beautiful. my PC since I was about 8 years old. Gunny Fan, welcome back, buddy, and thank you for smacking the follow button. Oh, it is an honor for me, Vicente. Right back to you, good sir. Igualmente. What's up, Big Perm? Big Worm? Always good to see you, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Mean Joe Green. And there's a ton of Mean Joe Green in that collection that we just bought also. 60s and 70s Mean Joe Green. From the Legion of Boom, who was just charged with a DUI today. Richard Sherman. Troy Franklin, rookie. Your autograph is for the Dirty Birdies, and it is a rookie, Adiza Isaac. Beautiful. Just leaving and top loading that one up for you, buddy. I love it so much. Thank you, Ernie Larson. You got my money, Smokey? All right, finishing strong. Some KJ on the Mega Box Parallel. Estime, we found his autograph this morning as well. Ray Davis, that was the RPA we found this morning. Excellent. Anthony Richardson, John Elway, a regular Staubach over there. There's some Roger Staubach in that collection we got also. Emmett Smith, Jermaine Burton on the Voltaic rookie, Junior Colson for the Chargers, Megabox Refractor rookie. Why not Ben Sanat and Graham Barton for the Bucks? Last but not least. That is a very smart move, Alan White. Thank you so much, good buddy. I'm going to make that a tag right meow. I appreciate it, brother. You know it, Brian. What's up, Nick Grote, my fellow veteran, an all-around handsome son of a gun. Good to see you, my brother. Happy Tuesday. Give me just a second here, folks. I want to handle this in real time. 15212. Appreciate you, Alan. Thank you, good buddy. We'll let him stay up there for the moment. And let's get into your packs. But first, Alan, I need you to do me a solid, good sir. Mr. White snagged himself 2 JunkWaxVintage Chase card stands. So, Alan, would you do me a solid and choose right, top or bottom, or left, top or bottom? Twice, actually, because you got 2 of them. Good evening, you legendary human beings. Oh, 2 on the left. I like it. Thank you, Alan. Let's find you that one of one, shall we? Krish. Good evening, and thank you for smacking the follow button. Nick Grote, how's everyone? That's a great question. Everyone is awesome, at least over here. If you want to come ask everybody on Twitch, you are more than welcome. All right, card stand number 1. Come on, one of one. It is a base card stand. There you are, Alan White. A beauty. Even the base ones are nice in my humble opinion. We're going to put it to use here, my dude. We're going to make it a show used card stand. All right, come on, one of one. Shoot, we'll take a number to 10. Good to see you, Brady. What's up, buddy? Mr. Brady. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. I don't know why I hit that, because nothing but positivity over here, you legends. You still got yourself 2 sweet JunkWaxVintage card stands. I am so sorry I couldn't pull you a numbered one, Alan White. Gosh dang it. But there is plenty more where that came from. There's Nick Grote. Thank you so much for making the switch to Twitch, you legend. Another OG of the family. All right, we're going to keep your boxes right there because we're going to use these card stands and then they're going to go right back in those boxes. So, these are your last packs, Alan White. 4 packs of 2022 Bowman. And on deck is Mr. Miv, Devin. Are you ready, my good man? We start off with the man, the myth, the pool hose. My PC, some Chaz. Jorge Soler, always a partay with Cattell Marte. Air Jordan, shout out to Bubba. Duran Duran rookie for the Bo Sox, Kyle Mueller. Pedro Leon, somebody bang a trash can for the Astros, Bubba. Herbie Hancock's nephew, Emerson, number 14 out of 100. J-Rod, wrong J-Rod. Jose Rodriguez. Senor Ruiz, bienvenidos legend. Damn good to see you as always, El Guapo. Que paso, buddy? Shaylin Dalen Polanco for the Pirates. Alexander Ramirez, Junior San Quintin. No Elvie Marte, who is now a Cincinnati Red. Pastrano. Elrod, not Elron. Luis Rodriguez. Aloe Vera. Errol Vera. Christian Roa. Ricardo Hinoves. And a PSA 10 anti-theft device. Very nice. On pack number 1. Oh, Senor Ruiz. Well, you already know you're in the right place, my good man. So, folks, as always, if you are new here tonight, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity. Some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always quite a few laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. So if you are new here tonight, my friends, you might want to smack that follow button if you haven't already. And if you really want to come over and join the family, feel free to make the switch to Twitch. Would love to have you. What's up, J-Dog? Good question, Buckeye Guy. The 1-of-1 card stand is black and gold. And it looks like that. That is a preview of the 1-of-1. Except the 1-of-1 is black and gold. And there's only one of them. This one is the number to 10. And I still think there's a couple of those hiding in there as well. All right, how about Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, Carlos Correa? Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Whit Merrifield. Will Whip. Will Wheaton. Matt Bierling for the Fightin' Phillies. The Spaz. Jackson Kowar. A Gary in the Streets. But a Gavin in the Sheets. Juan and Emilian Yepes. The Man, the Myth, the Miggy. Austin Martin looking grimy for Minnesota on the Virtuosic Vibrations. DJ Abrams. Lizarraga, back-to-back Padres. El Gonzalez. Francisco, all in some ass. Aloe Vera, so nice, we got him twice. Brandon Valenzuela. Garrett Mitchell for the Brew Crew. Dariel Lopez. Nico Cavadas, first Bowman Chrome for the Bo Sox. And last but not least, Maki Bachstrom for the Braves. Chris Negg made the switch from TikTok to Twitch. Thank you so much, good buddy. I appreciate you. Legends. Can I ask you to do me a solid? Can we hit Chris Negg 215 with that warm JunkWaxVintage welcome? It is wonderful to see you, Chris, and I cannot thank you enough for being the very first individual that made the switch to Twitch tonight from TikTok. Thank you so much, buddy. All joking aside, it is when people move from TikTok to Twitch that is going to eventually help this thing take off. Well, thank you so much, brother. I truly appreciate it, Chris. Welcome to the family, buddy. All right, we are halfway there. Shout out to John Bon Jovi. Alan White, this is your penultimate pack magic. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Super Grover. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Alan White. All right, we start off with another Astro, Pobrecito Altuvito. Ernie W. Ernie 2, good evening. Ernie 1, always good to have you as well, buddy. How about Beardy Blackman? Bobby Dalbeck, Adolis, Otto Lopez, Reed Detmers, the big man, my PC, Mr. O'Neill Cruz, rookie. Midnight in Benny Montgomery for the Rockies on the High Five Futures Refractor. Spencer Torkelson. That would have been a huge pull in 2022. He was number 2 in that top 100. The number 2 prospect, Shaylin Dalen Polanco. Trace Sweeney, first bowman for the Pinstripes. Alvin Guzman, Jeter Downs, Uribiel Angeles, A-Rod, Anthony Rodriguez, Robert Hassel, Junior Sanquinti, Peyton Wilson, Luis Gonzalez on the first bowman, Chrome. El Lumpo, bienvenidos. Welcome, my man. Good to see you. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, yeah. One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for Mr. Alan White. Let's go. Ernie, we have not done that break yet, my good sir. If you're talking about break number 9, it is full, but we haven't done it yet. Ryan Wallace. So I appreciate you asking, brother. Get out of my head. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Good to see you, brother. El Jefe. Bienvenidos. Chingon. Que bueno verte. Ryan Wallace. So how we do this, brother, for future reference, is whenever we have family rips, we always do those first. And we do have a healthy queue of family rips tonight, so we're going to rip through this pack right here. And then we have like 3 or 4 more people to rip for, and then we're going to get into our full break. So thank you for bearing with me on that one, folks. If I was a betting man, I'd say it'll probably be about an hour, and then we will get into that break. Could be a little less. We'll see. I always want to under-promise and over-deliver, if that makes sense. All right, we got Bobby Dalbeck on your last pack magic, Alan White, Adolis, Otto Lopez, Reed Detmers, O'Neill, Acuna Matata, Mikey Stanton, Nolan Arenado, Austin Hendrick for WKRP in Cincinnati, Ian Lewis for the Marlins, Bobby Witt Jr. There you go. Adael Amador, Cooper Kinney, Alejandro Pie, Yolqui Cespedes for the White Sox, Ed Howard on the Chrome, Simon Muzziotti on the first Bowman Chrome, Estevan Machado, first Bowman for the Blue Jays, and Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh, my God.
There you go, buddy. How about a little last card magic? Chrome, first Bowman O'Neill Cruz. Very nice. I sincerely appreciate that, Ryan Wallace. Thank you, legend. You know it, brother. Leaving and top loading that one for you, buddy.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
That is a brand new 55-point JunkWaxVintage top loader. Congratulations, Alan White. Peanut butter and jealous. Thank you so much, Ernie. No problem, my good man. We will get into that break as soon as we can, my good sir. Alrighty. I gotta turn this table, folks. Thank you, as always, Alan White. Ladies and gentlemen, the moose is loose. Good evening, Uncle Moosey. Excellent to see you as always, my brother. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to one of the oest of OGs of the family. Kobe Luna, bienvenidos, hermanitos. El guapitos. Con chiquitos. I'll see myself out. All right, got you all locked in there, Alan White. Your beautiful Jaden Daniels going straight into the pre-grade pile. Might think about that Ellie also. But what I would do first, Alan, I would look up on eBay. I would see what that Ellie De La Cruz first Bowman Chrome, not refractor, is going for in a PSA 10. And if it's selling for more than like 50 or 60 bucks, I would say let's go ahead and pre-grade it. But if it's anything less than that, maybe not at this time. At least that's my judgment. You do what you want to do, but that's just my advice. I hope you all know that my advice is always not mandatory. So if I give you a suggestion, it's just because I've had a lot of people ask me for suggestions behind the scenes. So always know that if I make a suggestion and you don't want to do that, that is 1000% okay. Always, always, always. You will never hurt my feelings. All right, Mivy. Devin. I sincerely appreciate your patience, good sir. How about we get into a couple 2013 Crown Royale football hobby boxes? El Umpo says $69.99. Is that the for sale price or is that the sold price? There's a big difference. But I appreciate you looking. Gracias, El Umpo. Y bienvenidos también. Thank you so much, Devin. All right, buddy. What's up, Beefy? Good to see my brother in recovery. Always a pleasure, you legend. What's up, bro? Big hugs, and firm handshakes to you. Dessel, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew. Big Worm. I cannot thank you enough for the sweet gifts over here on TikTok, you legend. Thank you so much. That is a beautiful thing. El Umpo. So these sold listings say $70. That's awesome. That's amazing. Oh, it's for sale for $70. Oh, so that is the listed price. Okay. So we have talked about that many times on this channel, my friends. There is a big difference between the listed price and the sold by price. So Alan White, my brother from another mother, I would highly recommend that you go into eBay, put that card in there in a PSA 10, and then filter the listings by sold listings only. So that way the totals that come up for you, the monetary amounts, are going to be in green text. So that way you know. Ernie Larson, get out of my head. Good evening, DJ Dan. Welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you again. All right, Devin. Less talky, more rippy. I love you so much, Beefy. Good to see you, you handsome son of a gun. You must be looking in the mirror. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my brother. And legends, we are already up past 5,000 likes this evening. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it kicked your little sister in the shin. All right, let's go. We're just going to go ahead and rip them both down there for you, Dev. El Umpo. Okay, the sold listing is for $62. Okay, cool. Well, that's nice. So yeah, I would probably pre-grade that. You know? I'd be slightly on the fence because it's kind of right in the middle, right? But with Ellie De La Cruz, I think that card has a pretty decent chance to keep on going up because Ellie De La Cruz is a stud. If it was a lesser known rookie from 2024, I might have a different opinion. Empty box there, Dev. Numero uno. So we are looking for 2 autograph or mems. Pack number 4 is to the side because it is tradicion. Good luck, Devin. Mr. Ryan Wallace says, Ellie market is crazy right now. I'd grade his left pinky toe if I got it. I don't blame you. You're right. Eric Wood, that is a great question, my man. I'd have to double check the checklist on that. Steven, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the family. All right, here we go. We're just going to go one box at a time. And then we'll get into those pack number 4s last. All right, starting off with Von Miller. Nice one for the Horsies. Sam Bradford for Mary's Rams. Reggie Wayne for the Colts. A little filler. Our very first numbered card is Arthur Brown, rookie for the Dirty Birdies. 86 out of 299. DJ Swearinger for the Texans, rookie. Old Joe Flacco for the Dirty Birdies. Cam Newton for North Kakalaki. Cecil Shorts III for Jacksonville. Looks like we have our first relic, and it is numbered to 299 for the Dolphins. Dion Jordan. That's a pretty one. Leaving that one up for you. Our third numbered card, Martin Brown. Another dirty birdie. Kiri Robinson for the Saints. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge. Yes, you did, Timbo T. Wood. Your twin is over here on TikTok. How about Mr. Head and Shoulders himself, Troy Polamalu? Darren McFadden. Shout out to our brother from Down Under. How about Brother Lynch for our Seattle Seahawks? I see you over there, E. What's up, Big Perm? I mean, Big Worm. He says that he is a huge Ellie fan. His cards are on fire. Even his second year are moving. You are absolutely right. ODP Blue, what's up, buddy? You are correct. Thank you. Niall Davis. On the Silhouette Rookie Tri-Material Patch for the Chiefs. 57 out of 99. That is very nice. Another numbered. It is Lamar Miller. Another Dolphin. And last but not least, how about Sid Moore? Rookie for the Raiders. Finishing off box number 1. We have some sleevers here, my friends. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I need to grab some brand new penny sleeves as well. As always, it is damn good to see each and every one of you tonight. Thank you for being here. Luke Dawson. Ooh, I think we might be having a ghost over here, my good man. Folks, that was Mrs. Junkwax. That is my much better half that opened the door. It's not a ghost. El Jefe, bienvenidos y muchísimas gracias for smacking that follow button. Bienvenidos a familia. Alrighty. Box number 1 in the books. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers. Barost. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Cisco, what's up, buddy? Song song. I love you so much, Beef, you silly goose. All right, here we go. I see you there, Mr. McFadden. You and I both, Ernie W. Crown Royale are sweet. Especially 2013. I love ripping into these older boxes. All right, we have Jamal Charles for your Chiefs, Devin. Vincent Jackson for your Bucks. Old Sammy Bradford. So nice, we got him twice. Another PSA 10 filler. Thanks. Legend for Dem Boys. Jason Witten. Numbered to 299. Old Chance Warmack for the Titans. Rookie. Big Ben Roethlisberger. Shout out to James Berkey and the Steelers. Cecil Shorts. So nice. We have seen him twice. Sierra Wood. On the autograph. 9th on print to 25. Rookie for the Patriots. Not too shabby. Somebody want to do a search on that dude while I grab some more penny sleeves? I will be right back. Oh, I got to fix a TikTok real quick here, legends. Thank you for bearing with me. Beautiful. Got to smack him around a little bit. For good luck. Senor Oshawada, welcome back, Angelo. Josh, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. All right. There we go. His most recent team was the Buffalo Bills. Well, there you go. 9th on print to 25, though. Could be worse. All right. Let's finish that one off here, folks. We have a filler. We have a die cut. Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. Shout out to Mr. Berkey. Eric Reed. Oh, Dusty Rupp Ooh, ouch, kabibbles. Really? Ooh. That's not great. Well, yeah, folks. This dude is sentenced to life in prison for the 2019 death of his girlfriend's 5-year-old daughter. Ouch, kabibbles. Yeah, that sucks. Let's just keep him right down over there. How about that? Ooh, so sorry, brother. How about Ryan Tannehill for the Dolphins? Alfred Morris for the Redskins? Oh, hell yeah. Peanut butter and jealous. How about a Marshawn Lynch beast mode to 99? And then you go and totally redeem yourself. I know, gentlemen, I know. Ron Kunico, what's up, buddy? Nice to see ya. Are you trying to sell that, Ron Kunico? Is that what's going on here, buddy? Or are you just saying you got that? I'm trying to read between the lines there, Ron Kunico. Thank you so much, Cisco. I appreciate it. JB Majores, thank you for smacking the follow button. Oh, you just got gifted. That's amazing. Well, congratulations, Ron Kunico. And last but not least, for the 40 whiners, you got some Eric Reed, rookie for the San Franciscans. All right, folks. How about those pack number 4s for Mr. Miv? Good luck. And I'm so sorry I pulled you a murderer. Ouch, kabibbles. Yikes. Eric Wood, you were spot on, my man. Thank you for rubbing salt in the wound. All right, good luck, buddy. How about Chris Givens for Mary's Rams? Santonio Holmes for the Jets. Number to 99, Justin Hopkins for the Bills. Head out to Melody. Another filler. Antonio Holmes for the Jets. So nice, you got him twice. And that one is 291 out of 299. And back-to-back Jets with Sheldon Richardson. Rob Richardson's cousin. Thrice removed. Sleeving up your 2 numbered cards out of that one. Gonna top load the 1 numbered to 99. And we have 1 pack to go.
1 down, 1 to go.
Good luck, Devin. Here we go. I see you, Linda. Right? Believe it or not, there are people out there that collect infamous players as well. All right, we got Frank Gore Sr. We found his son's autograph this morning. Mr. Jackson, the Vincent variety for the Bucks. Arthur Brown, Dirty Birdie rookie, number to 5.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one. There you go, Devin. Gotta love those pack number 4s, my brother. Somebody want to do a search on that, gentleman? And hope to God he's not locked up as well? Come on. Throw us a freaking bone here. Second on print to 5. Damn right, Devin. Congratulations, my good man. Last but not least, you got some Eddie Lacy for the Packers on the rookie die cut. And Darius Slay, rookie for the Lions. Finishing that one off for you, Devin. Well, my friend, I am so sorry. I pulled you a murderer. There's also a Dustin Hopkins in there, numbered to 299 for the Bills. And last but not least was Kenny Vaccaro, rookie for the Saints. There you go. All right, we're sleeving that one up as well. Thank you, as always, Miv, not only for snagging those down from JunkWaxVintage.com, but for following us over here from Whatnot. Like I said, buddy, that means more to us than you will ever know. I sincerely appreciate you, buddy. So grateful to have you over here with us. And I sincerely hope that that is just another beautiful rip in a very, very long line of beautiful rips. Nice. Well, hey, he's not locked up. We'll take it. Thank you, Uncle Moosey. All right, legends. Give me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping here. I need to put these in a very safe place for Devin. All right, little spot of housekeeping. Beautiful. Dutchy. Are you ready, my good man?
I require the solace of the shadows and the dark of the night. Sunshine is my destroyer.
Sorry about that. Had to handle a little housekeeping. Oh, there you go, Super Grover. Nice. You might have a buyer there, Devin. Of course, folks, if you facilitate any kind of a trade behind the scenes, just let me know, and I'm happy to help you out on that. I love you so much, Beef. All right, Dutchy. We have 3 beautiful packs of 1991 Leaf Baseball. We have a 2024 Pulse Baseball box. Looking for 3 on-card autographs per box on average. We have found one box that had 2 autographs. We had one box that had 4 autographs. You just never know what you're going to find in these little bad boys. And then last but not least, we have the 2023 Chronicles Mega. Mikey 2, I did. Well, at least Mrs. Junkwax told me about it. Yes. Is that a done deal? Or are you guys in the middle of doing a deal right now, Mikey 2? Happy to facilitate that, of course. Oh, it is done. Okay, beautiful. So I need to put that 1/1 Donald Driver into Jeff Behrman Sr.'s pile. Yeah? I'll make myself a little note right meow. Thank you.
Looking upon these frail creatures, one would not think that they could contain such power.
Oh, Jeff Hansen. Oh. Ah. Thank you. Good.
Must find them for me and destroy them.
Got you covered, buddy. Mi placer. There's Mr. Behrman Sr. Your ears must have been burning. Too Tall Holmes, welcome back, buddy. All right, Dutchy. Let's start with some good old 1991 Leaf. And Kyle Thomas, Starlit, Carolina, you are next, my brother. On deck. Might want to snag yourself a chunk of lumber. Step into that batter's box, start taking some practice cuts. Because you're on deck. I hope so, Dutchy. Come on, Ricky. And oh, by the way, folks, if you are a Ricky Henderson collector, you might want to come over to Whatnot on Friday afternoon, because we gonna have some Rickies. All right, we got Dougie Fresh, DeScenzo, Pip Roberts, Carlos Quintana, old Billy Gullickson, Warren Cromartie, Rafael Belliard, Rich Rodriguez, Vicente Palacio. Shout out to Vicente Venegas. Harley AB, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the family, my good man. Johnny Franco, Wander's daddy. Just kidding. Where in the world is Benito Santiago? Oh, hell yeah. There you go, Dutchy. It's not Ricky, but we'll take it for your athletics. Wally, almost on the back. man. Edgar Martinez for our Seattle Mariners on Edgar Martinez Way. Charlie Huff. The Mellow of Baseball, Carmelo Martinez. Hello Puzzle, Carmen Killebrew for Minnesota. Pete Shorek on a Gold Leaf rookie. Petey and the Mets. Damn right, Charlie A.B. Vicente Venegas, I'm glad you're still here, legend. No sweat, Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Checklist. Oh, hell yeah. How about the Bird Murderer?
Oh, yeah.
The Big Unit. From Randy Johnson. Double T. And we're not talking about Trevor Taylor. How about some Timmy Tufel? James Erickson, my wonderful Washouglin. Good evening, my good man. No hype trains yet, my brother. Not yet. But of course, my dear friends, those hype train hitboxes have been refreshed. So if you want to give away one of those tonight, I am stoked to do so. Mikey Lacoste, Harry Pendleton, Willie Wilson, the man, the myth, the mustache, Mr. Jack Morris, Hensley Mullins looking baseball ready, Chicken, Alfredo, Griffin, Mikey P, Big Dave Parker, the Cobra, Chucky Knobloch for Minnesota, Ernie Whit. Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Will Wheaton. Will Whip. I'll see myself out. Another puzzle piece. Another No Sweat George Brett. Another checklist. Another Bird Murderer. The Bird Murderer so nice you got him twice. Timmy Tufel. Lacoste. Pendleton. Wilson. The Mustache. Mullins. Chicken. Mikey P. The Cobra. Knobloch. Ernie Whit. And Smoking That Herb. Kent Urbeck. With the back of Harmon Killebrew's head on the puzzle. There you go, Dutchie. Gosh dang it. I'm bummed out I couldn't find you another Ricky, but we found you a Mark McGuire. So we'll take it. Mr. Radke has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
Question is, my wife gave me a bunch of Fleer Jordans raw ungraded. Does PSA charge an arm and a leg to grade? Yes, they do. Short answer. I'm not kidding. It's not that bad, but it's not cheap, Joey. Not cheap. So what I would recommend, my brother, this is why, and I know this sounds like a shameless plug. I promise you it's not. There's a lot of people that do pre-grading. There's other pre-grading services out there. So whether you have me pre-grade them or someone else, I would highly recommend that you do. And it's because grading your cards is not cheap. And you don't want to pay that grading fee and then have it come back like a 6 or a 7, because then it is actually worth less than it is raw. So keep in mind, my dear friends, typically with most modern-ish cards, if it goes anything lower than a 7 or an 8, typically it's going to be worth less than raw. So just keep that in mind. But, Joey Radke, if you would like me to help you with that, my good man, all you got to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. You can send those cards to yours truly, and I would be happy to pre-grade them for you. It is only $8.50 per card, and I actually deliver you a professional grading report when it's done. You can ask anybody here in the family. It is very helpful, and we have gotten back a heroic number of PSA 10 cards. But, with that being said, I would be amiss. I would be doing you a disservice if I did not explain to you one of my least favorite parts of that entire process is when I have to deliver bad news. But that is part of the gig. So please understand, my dear friends, if I send you back a pre-grading report and it says that card is probably going to grade low, just please understand that I don't want to send that to you. I don't get a kick out of that, but I have to be honest with you, okay? I put my name on those. I take pre-grading very, very seriously. So, thank you in advance. Alrighty. Let's move on to our 2023 Chronicles Mega Box. Good luck, Dutchie. Aw, you big sweetie. I appreciate one Bird Murderer. Thank you so much, my good man. That is very kind of you. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family.
Oh, yeah.
You incredible human beings over here on Twitch have banded together. I see you, Bubba, with the showstopper. I see you, James Erickson. I see you, J-Rod. I see you, all of you, and I cannot thank you enough for starting a terrific Tuesday Nitro. As always, you incredible human beings, if we take this hype train to an astonishing hype train level 6, we get to give away a JunkWaxVintage hitbox tonight. If we take this thing to a magnificent level 9, we give away 2 JunkWaxVintage hitboxes tonight. And legends, if by some act of the universe, we take this hype train to a astonishing hype train level 11 or above, we will give away the hype train level 11 hitbox with a level 6 hitbox. Threaten me with a good time. And folks, as always, the offer stands. If we take this hype train to a level 15 or above, we give away all 3. I would love to. Rodrigo Sanchez, bienvenidos. AC Breaks. It is $8.50 per card to pre-grade, my friend. Pre-grade. Not grade. But we do have PSA, BGS, SGC, and FCG grading at JunkWaxVintage.com if you want to go check that out. Feel free. Mr. James Erickson, Mr. Tim Hudson, I see you both. Thank you so much, good sirs. Getting us a little closer and taking us to Hype Train Level 3. Damn. That's amazing. And folks, we have a treasure train tonight. Wow. Thank you so much, Mikey, too. You're absolutely right, legend. So, folks, does somebody want to ask what a treasure train is as opposed to a regular hype train? Because we're all learning over here. I got no idea. But it looks pretty cool. All right, folks, let's see if we can't find Dutchie some hype train luck. Buena suerte. Charlie AB, thank you for sharing out my live, buddy. Much appreciated. Okay, a treasure train on Twitch is a special type of hype train. When viewers support a channel by subscribing, gifting subscriptions, or using bits, the hype train begins. If the treasure train reaches level 5, it unlocks a 35% discount on bundles of 5 or more of gifted subscriptions for a limited time, offering a fun way to engage and reward a channel's community. Oh, hell yeah. Well, there you go, legends. And we're already at hype train level 4, 75%. So it looks like we might be taking this thing to level 5. And folks, once we get to level 5, it's actually going to go up faster and easier. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. Pack number 4 to the side. Good luck, Dutchie. Thank you, Nick Grote. I agree. That's right, James. Timbo T-Wood, smacking us with 5 delicious gifted subs. Mr. Wright, thank you so much. Actually, that is Ms. Wright, I believe. Is that Ms. Wright joining us over here on Twitch for the very first time? Gosh, I hope so. I was waiting for it, Mikey, too. My man. Mikey 1, you are spot on, my brother. I don't want to say that because I don't want people to think I'm trying to run it up, but you know what I mean. You are spot on. Nick Grote, welcome back to the family, you legend. And Timbo T-Wood, thank you so much for beautiful gifted subs. I love you, brother. You already know. Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto, Mr. James Erickson, thank you for the robot bits. CJ Smiles, I see you, brother. Thank you. Danny Rendon, much appreciated. The Captain, good evening, my man. Welcome. All right, we got Trevor Hoffman getting us started. Jared the Super Dad, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the family, buddy. Gabriel Gonzalez for our Seattle Mariners. And folks, the treasure train is unlocked. We have officially hit that hype train level 5. Andrew Taylor. On the Vertex, Joe Morgan. Lou Boudreau. Jimmy Rollins on another Vertex. Cam Collier on the Essentials. How about Big Papa Pump, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, Buff Bagwell, Junior Caminero, Eric Chavez for the Athletics on the Recon, Griff McGarry, on the gold standard napkin. There you go, brother. Coca-Colas for the White Sox and the old school pinnacle. Alan White and Poster Boy OG. Thank you so much for smacking the follow button, brother. Welcome to the family. Great to have you, Poster Boy. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Mr. Double Bananas himself, Mickey Mantle. And hey, folks, we have a whole bunch of Mickey Mantle reprints, really nice reprints, that will be for sale on Whatnot on Friday also. Possibly. Drew Gilbert, stud pitcher for the Raleigh Dodgers, rookie Bobby Miller. Mr. Hudson, our favorite Axeman from Ohio, smacking us with 5 beautiful gifted subs. Thank you. Mikey1, I see you, legend. Thank you so much. J-Rod. Griff McGarry. Bill Lee on your Zenith. On the Spectra, Roger Maris. Oh my gosh. The heck? Andy Rodriguez. Silas. Francisco. Dylan Lesko. Caden Wallace. Cronuts make me go nuts. Joe Cronin. Ryan Rocchio for Tim Hudson's Cleveland Guardians. Speedy Gonzalez on the Vertex. Juan Bin Cho back-to-back Vertex. Gavin Stone. Funky Cold Musina. Legend. Trevor Taylor, speaking of legends, I cannot thank you enough. Nick Grote, I see you smacking us with a gifted sub. Thank you so much, you big sweetie. Sincerely appreciate you, gentlemen. Francisco of the Alvarez on the XR, rookie. How about Babe Ruth on the Crusade? And by the way, legends, shameless plug, we have a 1961 Babe Ruth that will also be for sale on Whatnot. Kumar Rocker. Oh, peanut butter and jealous. Would you just look at it? Oh, it's magnificent. Acetate rated rookie Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh my God! Oh my God, it's so juicy!
Beautiful, brother. Absolutely right, Dutchie. Get out of my head, buddy. I am sleeving that one up right meow. Good afternoon, Lane. Krish. What's up, Mr. Evans? Excellent to see my Canadian cousin. Shout out to Ms. Evans. On the stand he goes.
Oh my.
How about Joe Torre? Jared Schuster? Geloff? Fergie Jenkins on the Vertex. And legends, we're already at Hype Train level 7, 95%. We are absolutely giving away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox tonight, my friends. The level 6 is definite. Now the question is, are we giving away level 9 and 11 as well? Joe Girardi and Old Man Spawn on the Pinnacle. Leaving up your napkin here, big man. Oh, Lane Rust, you pulled a wander today. Ouch, kabibbles. I'm so sorry. It does happen. Not all who wander are lost. All right, last pack magic for you, Dutchie.
One down, one to go.
Let's go. And then we're getting into your Pulse Baseball with 3 guaranteed autographs, I hope. Semi-guaranteed. All right, we start off with Hack Wilson on the Classics. Max Muncy, stud prospect for your Athletics. Everson Pajeda. Pace DeLauder. Joe DiMaggio. Jose Ramos. Another Vertex. Bro, you got a whole bunch of Vertex in this box. The pencil stash of Rafael Palmeiro for Cesar Mendoza's Texas Rangers. And last but not least, how about Big Papi on a beautiful Obsidian? Shout out to my Boston brethren. Toby, Kimbo, Jerry Belly. Looking at you, gentlemen. Speaking of gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Thanger smacking that resub button for the 7th month. Thank you so much, Rye. Excellent to see you, my brother. How you doing tonight, big man? All right, Dutchie. Let's get into some Pulse Baseball. Kobe Luna wants that big poppy. There you go. I'm sure Dutchie might sell it to you. Good luck, John. And thank you as always, all joking aside, for snagging these down from JunkWaxVintage.com. Giving the family some eye candy. Of course, Ryan Fanger. Always my good man. Threat me with a good time. You betcha. Mikey says, Dalen, remind us what levels are we reaching for the additional hitboxes? So there is a level 9 and there's a level 11. If we hit those levels, we will open those boxes as well. But there is a little bit of a caveat. So if we only make it to level 11, we will rip the level 11 and a level 6. If we only make it to level 9, we will rip the level 9 and the level 6. If we make it to level 15, we rip them all. I would love to. Blue Heron Landscape, what's up, buddy? Excellent to see you, my man. Ah, you're on the Gulf as well. Nice. I'm just right here in Austin, my dude. I actually spent a lot of time in Orange Beach. Small world, brother. All right, we got Tyler of the Black. And our friend Bubba is down there in Orange Beach. Right meow. Xavier Isaac. Your very first autograph is for the Kansas City Royals, Gavin Cross. And that is an on-card auto. Nice. Oh, wow. Bro, we have ripped into quite a few of these boxes and never found one of those. I wonder if that is a Pulse case hit. Sammy Basayo for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Would you just look at it? Interesting. Somebody want to look that up? Timbo T. Wood. Legend of Legends. Just hit us with another 5 beautiful gifted subs, taking us to 50% on Hype Train level 8. We are so close to that level 9. Carefully sleeving that one up for you. There you go, Dutchie. Okay. So the Ablaze insert from 2024 Pulse Baseball set is considered ultra rare. While the exact odds are not specified, such inserts typically have very long odds, often making them very difficult to pull. If you have access to one of these in your pack, it's best to check the packaging. It usually lists specific odds. Roger that. Oh yeah. 1 in every 10 packs on that one. Well, hey, we learned together, my dear friends. Beautiful. Thank you, Dutchie. E. Rick, thank you for this follow. I appreciate you, bud. All right, next. Xavier Isaac is your second on-card autograph.
Oh my God! Oh my God, it's so juicy!
Emotional damage.
El Mutante. The 17-year-old sensation for San Diego. Bro. Dutchie, you win. That is absolutely good karma. You know it, Bubba. Holy crapola. And it is numbered 59 out of 60. How about a penultimate on print? Leo Dallas DeVries, El Mutante. Well, felicidades, Dutchie. Congratulations, my good man. That is sick. I would absolutely pre-grade that. All right, you incredible human beings. We are at Hype Train level 9. So we are absolutely going to give away the level 9 Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox this evening. Congratulations, Dutchie. That's a nice one, my dude. $100 Junk Wax Vintage Top Loader. That is thick with 3 C's. To go with your Ablaze and the Ellie De La Cruz acetate rated rookie. Last but not least is Mr. Chase Davis for St. Louis. All right, I'm going to sleeve up these other autographs here, folks. Casper says, what's the graded GPK you have in the back, and is it for sale? It is not. And that is a gum wrapper super short print, Julio Rodriguez. But I appreciate you asking, buddy. That is part of my PC. They'll have to pry that one out of my cold, dead fingers. That was also a gift from a very dear friend who might just be here with us tonight. DJ Smiles. That was gifted about a year and a half ago, too. That was a long time ago. All right, Dutchie. Let me check these pre-grades here real quick, buddy. And Mr. Thomas, are you still here, Kyle? Mr. Starlit Carolina. There's my brother. Thank you, CJ. I did not forget. I will never forget. There's my man. You want to see it, Casper? Sure thing, buddy. We pulled that out of 2022. Oh, wow. They messed that one up. That's hilarious. That's actually a 2022. Ops, Garbage Pail Kids. Not 2023. Hilarious. Thanks, PSA. I actually just noticed that for the first time. Well, it's a one of one, possibly. Hey, thank you for asking, Casper. My pleasure, buddy. Anytime. And welcome to the crew, my dude. Alrighty, give me just a moment here. Okay, I'm assuming those will come in eventually, Dutchie. No problem, brother. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of these off to the side for you, my good man. And when I see those pre-grades come through, might want to check the Ablaze as well. Maybe look on eBay and see if you can find anything. On that. If it looks profitable, I am happy to pre-grade that as well. All righty. Alan White. Yes, I did, my good man. I handled him in real time. I see the Jaden Daniels. And I see your Ellie De La Cruz. Thank you, Alan. All righty, folks. Mr. Thomas, let's take a little break from sports, shall we? And get into some Metal Universe. Marvel. Good luck. And Landon, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. Very nice to have you, buddy. And you incredible human beings over here on TikTok. We are over 11,000 likes over here. Y'all are a bunch of screen beating, junk wax loving, positive Tuesday Nitro having legends. And I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. And legends, we are at Hype Train level 9, and it looks like the Hype Train is pulling into the station. Excited to bust into that little bad boy here in just a moment. Hey, Kyle. I sincerely appreciate you, my dear friend. Actually, you know what? We'll get through this Marvel box first, and then we'll do our Hype Train giveaway. Cool? Thank you for your patience, my friends. I try to do those Hype Train giveaways as soon as the race is done, but I also want to rip this box for Kyle. He's been very patient. So, let's do that, and then we'll get into our giveaway. Empty box. As always, my dear friends, I cannot thank you enough for participating in said Hype Train. Thank you so much, Timbo T-Wood, with your 15 or 16 gifted subscriptions. Thank you, Tim Hudson, with your 520 bits. And I thought we had a showstopper in there, too. I saw you, Bubba. But yeah, I think that our little bot might be busted. Because I think I saw more than 520 bits in there at some point. I could be wrong. Oh, that's what you were saying, Bubba. It all makes sense now. That went over my head. All right, Mr. Thomas. Thank you again for your patience, my good man. Bullish in Seattle, welcome back, my fellow Washingtonian. Here we go. Oh, these are cool. Iron Man. How about Boomerang? The Iron Fist. It's a lady. How about Spider-Woman? Jessica Jones. And that is a gold parallel that is not numbered, but it is very pretty. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you. Damn right, Nick. Thank you, good buddy. How about some Carnage? Spider-Man 2099. The Sandman. Mary Jane Watson. How about SPDR? And that is some kind of a green parallel. I will sleeve that one up for you as well, my good buddy. The Silvermane. What's up, man? Captain Marvel. The White Tiger. The Moon Knight. And that is a blue parallel. Straight out of Wakanda, the Black Panther. Mr. Negative. Spencer Smythe on a gold parallel. Spider-Man 2099. So nice, you got him twice. How about the Black Cat? Meow. Tombstone. Nova. Iron Man. So nice, you got him twice on the gold parallel. How about Bucky, also known as the Winter Soldier? Tombstone, so nice, you got him twice. He's a looker. How about Null? Anya Corazon. The Black Bolt. Superior Spider-Man on the gold parallel. And last but not least, Mr. Negative. Maybe that one's numbered. I am shocked it's not. Wow. It's a cool parallel, though. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. Hey, thank you so much, Mish. I am always stoked to rip into some Marvel. Mr. Wine, thank you so much for smacking the follow button, Jason, and welcome back, my friend. Nice to see ya. And last but not least, you got the Doppelganger. Finishing that one off. Well, good evening, Bree Imus. How was our favorite Imus in the evening? We are just getting through some family rips, and then we're going to get into our family breaks. At least one tonight. And we have a Hype Train giveaway right after this pack.
One down, one to go.
Good luck, brother. Here we go, Kyle. Starting off with Ironheart. Silvermane on a Schmeckel parallel. That's pretty. Speaking of pretty, how about another Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel? Carnage. Alistair Smythe on a gold parallel. And last but not least, the trusty old Jonah Jameson of Spider-Man fame. Finishing that one off for you. OG Appalachia. Welcome back, brother. I am always well, buddy. Especially when I'm hanging out with my best friends ripping into some packs on a terrific Tuesday Nitro. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my dude. Good to see you back. All right, Kyle. Well, you have some magnificent Marvel cards there, my good man. Thank you for helping us break up the sports cards a little bit. I sincerely appreciate you snagging those down from the website, my dude. And I sincerely hope that that is just the first of many, many rips that you and I do together, my friend. Thank you. Let me put his name on those real quick, my dear friends. And next is our brother from Down Under, Mr. Andrew McFadden. All right. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Oh, OG, I appreciate the thought, my good man. Thank you. Keep in mind, there is never any pressure to do so, but I'm always extremely grateful when you do. Thank you, my good man. Helps to keep this thing on the rails. The Naked Floyd joining us over here on Twitch. Thank you so much for making the switch. Welcome. JB, excellent to see you back, big man. How you doing tonight? Mr. McFadden, are you here and are you ready? Drewzer, you know it, my brother. It is hashtag JWAD. We're about 17 minutes in. There's Andrew. And we have 6 packs of 1991 Leaf. But, Andrew, we got to bust through a hype train giveaway before we get into your packs. Thank you for your patience. I sincerely appreciate it, brother. All right, legends. So, my folks and my friends and my family over here on TikTok, if you want to see this race, I'm going to ask you to come over here to Twitch because I can't show it on TikTok, unfortunately. So, I'll give you just a couple of seconds to do so. If you want to come over here and make the switch to Twitch, it is free, it is easy, and there is a link on my TikTok profile. If you follow, there's a link that says Lemon 8. If you tap that link, there will be a menu that pops up. On that menu, you use the link tree. And on that profile, on the link tree, there is a link to Twitch. Or if you just want to come over to Twitch and type in JunkWaxVintage, all one word, that'll help too. All right, give me just a minute here, friends. I got to pull a hype train list. And it's a doozy. Damn. Thank you so much. You know we got to do a little moose race. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. All right, folks, here we go. We have some new boot gooseman, Andrew McFadden. My own Lupe. Muchísimas gracias. Amiga. Bubba, my fellow Austinite. Mr. Grote, gracing us with his presence this evening, my fellow veteran. Thank you so much, Nikki. Tim Hudson, our favorite Axeman from Ohio. Mikey 1 jumping up in there. Thank you, Mikey. Mr. White, Alan. Oh, hell yeah. Whole bunch of Alan. Poster Boy OG. First time joining us. There's Mr. Anthony Chapman making the switch. Thank you so much, good sir. Excellent to see you over here, buddy. Happy Tuesday evening. DJ Smiles, Danny Rendon, Timbo T. Wood. Mr. Wright, or excuse me, Ms. Wright. Boston Bill Cormier, Tim Hudson, Mikey, that is Mr. Koba, James Erickson, and J-Rod Hillis. That's a lot of moose. 270 moose, my dear friends. 30 seconds on the clock. Now, folks, how we're going to do this is whoever gets first place is going to get their choice of the level 9 or the level 6. More than likely, they will choose level 9, but you never know. I'm going to leave that in your hands. Whoever gets last is going to get the level 6, or whichever box that number 1 does not choose. Alrighty? So first and last will be rewarded. JB, my brother from another mother, just smacked that resub button for the 2nd month. Sincerely appreciate you, JB. Thank you, my brother. Mr. Strong, welcome back. Always good to see you too, my big man. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday Nitro. We need to get a star next to your name, you handsome son of a gun. All right, legends, let's go. Buena suerte. We have Timbo on the front side. Timbo on the back side. It's like a giant Timbo sandwich. Timbo taking the whole shot. Goodness gracious, it's a lot of Timbo. And that's a lot of antlers. Tim Hudson taking a sliver of a lead. Alan White in the mix as well. I see you there, good sir. Macho Danny Savage, I see you over there, legend. Good evening. Anthony Chapman, thank you for the beautiful gifts. And folks, we have 2 seconds left. It's going to be Mr. Hudson. Congratulations, Tim Hudson. One of the oldest of OGs of this entire family. Our favorite Axeman from Ohio has been with me for years. I love you so much, Tim Hudson, and congratulations, buddy. You definitely deserve that. Let's see who got last. Alan White, 270th. Congratulations, Alan White. All right, Tim Hudson and Alan White. Miles Haney, thank you so much for smacking the follow button, you legend. Welcome to the family. All right, Tim Hudson. Let me have just a second here. Alrighty. So Tim Hudson, are we choosing the level 9? Or do you want to choose one of the numbers? You have the option, Tim Hudson. You can choose this one, or you can choose a number. All right, he's going to go with the number 9. So Alan White, if you would do me a solid, my brother, and choose 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Rob, thank you for smacking the follow button over here on TikTok.
Ooh, yeah.
I love it, Alan White. Number 4 it is. All right, legends. Good luck, Alan White. Let's see what we find here for you, buddy. And Tim Hudson, you're on deck. What do we have here? 2022 Absolute. PSA 10. How about for the Pirates? Rookie class, O'Neal Cruz, numbered to 149. From 2022 Absolute. That is a pretty one, Alan White. Congratulations, my good man. Excellent. Let me put your name on that, Alan. And Mr. Hudson, you're up next, big man. Let's see what we get out of that level 9. Damn right, Super Grover. Alrighty.
One down, one to go.
Last box magic. Thank you so much, Eyes. I appreciate it. Macho Danny Savage. Damn good to see you, brother. Good evening. And you know what, buddy? Mr. Savage, I got to give credit where credit is due. I think you're the first person that has that color of JWVC subscription badge, my good man. Because you have had that subscription for so long. Love you, Macho Danny Savage. Thank you, Mr. Maloney. Oh, hell yeah. Got a little junk wax nasty. What do we have here? (2018) Topps Chrome? There's a variety of who that could be. How about a PSA 10? Juan Soto. Topps Chrome Update. PSA 10 Rookie. Congratulations, Tim Hudson. The $765 million man. That's a beauty. Thank you, gentlemen. And thank you to each and every one of you that participated in that magnificent hype train. I have said it before, folks, and I will say it again. All joking aside, it is hype trains like that. It is the gifts that you see over there on TikTok that truly help to keep this whole thing on the rails. And I cannot thank you enough, you absolute legends. Beautiful. I have said it before, folks, and I'll say it again. We do have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. And that has nothing to do with me and everything to do with each and every one of you. Bienvenidos, Arturo. Another OG gracing us with his presence. What's up there, El Guapo? Welcome back, buddy. Thank you so much, Mr. Pfeiffer. Good to see you, Ryan. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. Good to see you, brother. Happy Tuesday evening. Alrighty. Congratulations, Tim Hudson. Congratulations, Alan White. You win, gentlemen. Andrew freaking Doney, my brother from another mother. How you doing, buddy? Excellent to see you as always. Happy Tuesday, Nitro. Mr. McFadden, our brother from down under. Thank you so much for your patience, big man. I appreciate you. Let's go. So, folks, after Andrew McFadden's rip, we're going to refresh JunkWaxVintage.com. If we are current up there in the shop, we have a beautiful box number 9 of our Topps Series 2 hobby boxes to bust into tonight. And remember, my dear friends, this is our very first box out of a sealed case. And I do have that case right behind me. We're going to bust that together. 'Cause busting makes me feel good. Thank you, Ryan. Andrew Doney, I am always well, brother. Especially if you see me here ripping packs with my best friends in the front yard. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, AFD. All right, we're going to do this in a couple of rounds for you, Andrew. Starting off with Big John Kruk.
I'd like to have a go-around with that, Philly.
The Chicken Man, Mr. Wade Boggs. Danny Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. D. Wayne Henry. Somebody bang a trash can for the Astros. Shout out to Bubba. Candelaria. Billy Swift. Joey Cora. Heathcliff Slocum. My unintentional PC, Mr. Kevin Bass. Ron Hassey. Welcome to the Eric Show. Franklin Stubbs Barbecue Sauce. Mr. Gerald Perry. Roberto Alomar. Gene Nelson. Strong. Kentucky Waterfall Mustache Combo. Like a Timu Dennis Eckersley. The Minnesotan legend Harmon Killebrew. Anana. Al Osuna. Big Dave Stewart. Dale Murphy. Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy. Shout out to Morgie. Mr. Anderson. Billy Gullickson. Xavier Hernandez. Gary Cata, the Canadian sensation. For my Seattle Mariners, catcher legend Dave Valley. Cal Rowley's catching up to him, though, quickly. Well, good evening, Devin Clark. Always good to see you, my brother. Top of the evening to you, legend. Another JWV All-Star. Corey Snyder chucking some lumber. Que paso, chico? Walker. John Morris. Mikey Stanton. Chitrin. Guy's always full of chit. Friend. Checklist! With Ken Griffey Jr. No, Ken Griffey Sr., excuse me. Another Harmon Killebrew on the puzzle. The Mellow of Baseball, Carmelo Martinez. Himlin. Ganlin. Karkovice. Ron Karkovice. Upper Decker. Coach Prime. And Legends. Shameless plug. We have a whole bunch of Coach Prime that will be for sale on Whatnot. Old Quirky Jamie. Greg Gagne. And folks, there's a very famous Gagne wrestler from the olden days, and we have one of his autographs also that will be on Whatnot. Larry Cassian. Always drinking that O'Haterade. Bob Ojeda. Christina's daddy. Just kidding. Rick Aguilera. Denny Nagel. Tommy Green. Old Greg.
Come on, Craig.
Olson. Reggie Jefferson. And another Harmon Killebrew giving us free admission to the gun show. All right, last pack magics for you, Andrew. You know it, Ernie. My man. 'Cause bustin' makes me feel good. Peyton Skaggs, what's up, buddy? He says, Junk Wax, I got my wisdom teeth out today. Can I get some prayers to help me with the pain? Sure thing, brother. I will pray for you tonight, Peyton Skaggs. You betcha, buddy. And I'm so sorry you have to go through that, bud. I hope you feel better very, very soon. Alrighty, we have a Junior Ortiz. Brooke Jacoby for the Indians. Chris Nabholtz. Brett Bunt Butler for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mikey, too. Barry Jones. Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Looks like he's on a lunch break from Hot Dog on a Stick. Scott Chiamparino. Hernandez. The Canadian sensation, Dave Valley. Snyder. We have seen these before. Chico. Mr. Morris. Osuna. Cataract for the Pinstripes. Roger McDowell. Another Harmon. Normie Charlton laying down the bunt. Not very often you see Norm Charlton holding a bat. That's pretty cool. So, folks, I actually had an old friend of mine that reminds me. I had an old acquaintance that collected pictures in non-pitcher action photos. So, like the Nolan Ryan throwing the football, the Norm Charlton, the Randy Johnson where he's batting, etc. Pretty cool. First, hurling some heat. Jeff and the Swiss Family Robinson. Mr. Greeny. Old Greg.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Reggie Jefferson. Steve Avery of the Braves. Jose Uribe. Asqua. Nolan Ryan. There you go, buddy. Beautiful.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Always love to pull some holy noli. You know when you find the noli, you sleeve the noli. Hey, thank you, Peyton. Good to see you tonight, young man. All right, finishing strong here for you, Andrew. Richie Gedman. Rock Raines. Luis Rivera. Soda Radinsky. Ray Langford. Another Harmon. Mike Huff. On a gold leaf rookie for Cleveland. Shout out to Mr. Hudson. A much more pigmented Sammy Sosa for your White Sox. Bo Aldred. Glenn Allen Hill. Scotty Too Hottie Fletcher. Shout out to Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko. You were absolutely right, Eyes. I could not agree more. Mackie Sasser. Jeff Gray. Alan Trammell. Tigers legend. Darren Jackson. Dana Keeker. Bobby Thigpen. Dave Howard laying down the bunt. Heathcliff. Tony Fernandez. Shout out to Tony Hernandez. Little AVS. Not AVN.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. And Andy Van Slyke. And another Harmon Killebrew. Finishing that one off for you, my brother. There you go, Mr. McFadden. Always happy to rip into some 1991 baseball. Beautiful Noli for you there, good buddy. Allow me just to spot a housekeeping. All right. Folks, and let me snag a little sippy here. Cheers. Roast. All right. It is refresh time. Let's do it. Think we might have another family rip before we get into our breaks. We surely do. Mr. Gilson, Dan, are you still here tonight, good buddy? He has got 2 packs of 1990 Skybox basketball and 2 packs of 1991 Leaf. And then, my dear friends, it is break time. One moment. Two more packs of 1991 Leaf Series 2. And 2 1990 Skybox. Ah, DJ. Now it all makes sense. Thank you so much, good buddy, my fellow DJ. So fun fact, my friends, my name is Dalen James. I am also DJ. Let's start with some basketball, shall we? And we'll finish off with that 91 Leaf. And then Legends. It is break time. So might want to grab yourself a fresh beverage, maybe a blankie. Here we go. Hanging with Mr. Cooper for Rip City. Orlando Woolridge. Harold Wilkins throwing it down for the Knicks. Terry Porter. Oh, Lord, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Todd in the Wet Sprocket, Murphy. Tom Hammonds. Dennis B. Hobson. Horace Grant, legend for the Bulls. Jeff Turner. John Elliott for San Antonio. Roy Tarpley. Tommy Chambers with Kenny Skywalker co-starring. Checklist. Mr. Anderson, looking like a stepdad. James Edwards channeling his inner Fu Manchu. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Woolridge. Wilkins. Oh no, I think we got the same pack twice. No. Todd in the Wet Sprocket, Murphy. Hammonds. Hobson. Horace Grant. Jeff Turner. John Elliott. Harpley. Chambers. Another checklist. Mr. Anderson and Mr. Edwards. Again. I am so sorry, gosh dang it, DJ. Gotta love Junk Wax Collation. That's right, you know it, Ryan Fenger. Thank you. It does not happen often, but it does happen. Gosh dang it. I appreciate you, DJ. Thank you, big man. Thank you so much for being a good sport. That tells me everything about you I need to know, brother. Thank you. Mad Dog 2020. Welcome back, brother. Excellent to see you as always. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. And Mr. Devin Clark, smacking me with my favorite gift of all time. Thank you, you big sweetie. We are sitting at 1 Tiny Diney out of 100 this evening. That is the goal tonight, 100 Tiny Dinies. My favorite gift of all time. I love those little buggers. Sincerely appreciate you, Devin Clark. Shout out to you and Swanee. Ooh, we start off with a gold leaf rookie, Eddie Zosky. Chucking some lumber for Toronto. Shout out to Jason Russell, our Canadian cousin. Ron Hassey. Welcome to the Eric Show. Stubbs barbecue sauce. Harold Perry with his unusually white teeth. Roberto Alomar. The strong Kentucky waterfall mustache combo of Gene Nelson. Jose Vizcaíno. No, mother, I do not need a sampin. Chili Davis for Minnesota. Mark Leonard. It's a me, Mario. Diaz. Ernie Riles. He's going to leave it up there because it's so pretty. I hope somebody gets that reference. Big Joe Cotta. Steve is far from the Mustache Hall of Fame. Another Harmon Killebrew on the puzzle. You nailed it. Thank you, Laconic. And welcome to the family, my man. Dana Keeker. Bobby Figpin. Mr. Dave Howard laying down the bunt. Heathcliff. Tony Fernandez. AVS. Elster. Mikey Maddox. Vance Law for Dutch's Athletics. Danny Cox. Channeling his inner Fu Man, Rick Shue. Scott Bankhead. So, folks, a lot of you know the story about why we pull those pack number 4s. So the reason we pull those pack number 4s and rip them last, I apologize for the redundancy for those of you that already know, my OGs, thank you. But for those of you that are new here, we always pull those pack number 4s and rip them last because when I started this show about 4.5 years ago from a closet very similar to the one behind me, it was not that closet, but it was similar. There was a 12-year-old young man named Brooks that religiously showed up to every single morning show for like a year. Every morning before school. Well, we started pulling those pack number 4s, and that system has been very, very good to us. So we've kept that system going, and we've even expanded that system into cases and hobby boxes as well. So whenever we open a sealed case like we're going to in just a few minutes, we will pull that box number 4, you will see. Well, that young man, Brooks, his pitching coach was this gentleman right here, Mr. Scott Bankhead. So I was able to send Brooks some Scott Bankhead cards, and he had them personalized, autographed to the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club from Scott Bankhead. Pretty damn cool. I'll have to find those. They're around somewhere. Shout out to Scott Bankhead. Jack McDowell, the rock star. No sweat, Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett, with those sweet, sweet flip-up glasses that I always wanted when I was a little kid. Dave Howard, the bird murderer.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Mr. Randy Johnson.
Get that card out of my face!
And then one more, Armin Killebrew. Looks like his knees and maybe an ankle. There you go, my good man. I sincerely appreciate you, DJ, for snagging those down from JunkWaxVintage.com and giving the family some eye candy. And my brother, I sincerely hope that that is a beautiful rip in a very, very long line of beautiful rips. I'm going to put your name on these, Deej. All righty, there we go. Why, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that, brother. So the coolest part of that story is Brooks was 12, right, when that happened? We all know what happens if you're typically a 14-year-old young man. You start thinking a little more about members of the opposite sex than you do baseball cards. So, Mr. Brooks took a 2.5-year hiatus, was gone for 2.5 years. He showed up here about 7 or 8 months ago, and he saw that we were still having the pack number 4 system, and I got a really, really sweet email behind the scenes. Pretty neat to see that young man again after a couple of years. All right, my dear friends, less talky, more rippy. It has already been a magnificent last 2 hours and 13 minutes together. I believe we are current in the shop. Dutchie, I see the pre-grades. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to make myself a little note, right meow. And then, my dear friends, it is break time. And we need to bust into a brand new sealed case. Dutchie, your pre-grades are order number 15,215 from JunkWaxVintage.com. Ah, the ablaze as well. Beautiful. Got them all done for you, Dutch. Thank you, bro. Excellent. All right, legends. How about we bust a sealed case, shall we? Woo! He's a big boy. A lot of cards in here, folks. Goodness gracious. Mr. Pfeiffer, he does not. But he did come over here to Twitch like 8 months ago. So yes, he does. He is a follower here on Twitch. Started on TikTok, though. Just like this show did. Like 4 years ago. Okay, folks. You are my witness. We are busting this case together. And I'm ridiculously excited to see who gets our case hit out of this one. Congratulations to Bubba, who got the case hit out of our first case. It was that Heavy Lumber Air Jordan. Beautimus. Box number 4. And of course, my dear friends, we will rip this one last. Well, good evening, PTG. Good to see you, brother. How are you? Happy Tuesday, Nitro. Good to see ya. Good to be seen. So, Legends, you know we got to randomize this little bad boy. If you would do me a solid, my dear friends, one of two things. Either go ahead and memorize the spots that you have, or just go ahead and screenshot the list. Because I'm going to take it off the screen here in just a moment. Let's find out how many times we randomize this little bad boy. Shout out to Miss Rachel for snagging us this sweet little handy dandy dice tray. Lucky number 6. 4 and 2 is 6. One moment. Hey, Ace, may I please have a copyable list of all Major League Baseball teams so I can copy it into a randomizer? Thank you so much. The Shermanator gracing us with his presence. What's up, buddy? Always good to see you, brother. Happy Tuesday evening. Timbo T. Wood. Hey, buddy. If you're taking off tonight, my brother from another mother, sleep tight, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow morning, good buddy. Thank you as always, Timbo, for hanging out with us. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Shout out to Beef. It was very cool seeing him over here on TikTok tonight. Shout out to the Cheese. Shout out to Big Boy Cameron, Big Girl Ellie. We'll see you in the morning, brother. Smoochies. All right, Legends. We got to randomize this little bad boy. Six times. There we go. Alrighty. Good luck, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you go. Danny Rendon, I appreciate the kind words, brother. Thank you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Just another reason why I say almost every single day, multiple times, that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. An anonymous gifter just hit Mr. Strong with a gifted free subscription. Ken, welcome back to the family, big man. I'm just kidding, you never left. But it is wonderful to see that star back next to your name, good sir. And whoever the anonymous gifter was, you rock my face off. Twice. And then once again in the morning.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
Excuse me. Damn right, Ernie W. All right, Legends, I'm going to give you about another 2 minutes here to complete those trades. Thank you, Dutchie, for making the switch to TikTok. I appreciate you, big man. You're up to 13,000 likes over here on TikTok tonight. Thank you so, so much, my dear friends. I sincerely appreciate that. Ryan Wallace. So if you come over here to Twitch or Kick or Facebook or YouTube, you can see the list. Ryan, you have spot number 11. It is the Cubbies. Bubba, CJ Smiles is who you're looking for. We have two CJs in the family, CJ Sherman and CJ Smiles. And CJ Smiles, I am uncertain if he is here tonight. CJ, are you here tonight, good buddy? Ernie is not trading. Beautiful. There is never any obligation to do so. Ah, there's CJ Smiles. He is here. Oh, Mr. Wallace, you do have number 5 as well. It is the Cardinals. Sorry about that, buddy. And for future reference, Ryan Wallace. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this is a perfect opportunity for me to give you a little tutorial on how to come over here and join us on Twitch. It is easy, but it takes just a second. So, if you are over here on TikTok, folks, you see that Lemon 8 link right there? We're going to tap that link, but don't worry, we are not going to Lemon 8. See, it pops up a menu at you. You're going to select the link tree. Okay? On this link tree, that icon right there. If you tap that icon right there, if you have Twitch on your device, it will automatically open Twitch and bring you right into our room. If you do not have Twitch, it will prompt you to download it for free. And if you want to go check out the website, it's right there also. Feel free. There you go, fam damly. Oh, Ernie, you got our Seattle Mariners. Beautiful, buddy. Good evening, Jason Russell. Excellent to see our Canadian cousin this evening. How are you? Ryan Sieben. Excellent to see our family physical therapist. How you doing, brother? Oh, we do have a trade, Legends. We have Giants and Astros, possibly. So if you want to trade your teams, folks, all you got to do is you see the format that Bubba put that in there. You put an exclamation point, the word confirm, space, and your team. Beautiful. Astros and Giants complete. Thank you. So Astros is number 4. Gigantes are number 21. So Trevor Taylor, you have your Astros at number 21. And CJ Smiles, you have the Gigantes in number 4. There you go. Oh, that's okay, CJ. No worries, brother. There's a first time for everybody. This is how we learn. Jared from the island of Flores. Welcome back, brother. Ah, the Florida Panthers win the Stanley Cup. Congratulations, Floridas. Very nice. Ryan Wallace says, anyone looking to take the Cardinals? Do we have any St. Lunatics out there? Kyle Willard, Jeff Rowe, etc. And Legends, I'm going to give you about another 20 seconds here, and we're going to flip this list right back around. It looks like the trading has come to a dull roar. And we got to bust a brand new spicy water. CJ Smiles asking if we have any Rays fans. Perfect timing. Bust another nectar of life. There's Kyle Willard, our St. Lunatic. But I don't think Kyle's in this break, gosh dang it. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, folks. We're going to flip this list around in 10. If you want to screenshot it, now would be the time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to go ahead and start locking these teams in here. My dear friends, thank you for bearing with me for just a couple of minutes while I write. If you need to go use the restroom or grab yourself a fresh beverage, now would be a perfect time to do it. Wonderful to see you, Kyle Willard. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, legend. Thank you so much, Brie Imus. Thank you, Danny Rendon. I sincerely appreciate the positivity, you legends. All right, Alan White as the Red Sox. Yes, we do, Big Worm. Krabby Patty, good evening, buddy. Nice to see you, young man. Mikey 2, the Mets. Mikey and the Mets. Diesel Dan Ferguson with the Braves. Ryan Wallace, William Wallace's nephew, taking down the Cardinals. Watch him get a big ol' autograph. Kirk Woa, number 6, the Yankees. My favorite former fellow Washingtonian. I love that guy. Speaking of love that guy, Dutchie. You know it, Ryan Wallace. Nailed it. Dutchie, number 7, you got the White Sox, my man. Kirk Woa, number 8, the Fightin' Phillies. Adam Carosella, first break Magic, taking down the Royals. Alan White, Athletics. Midwest, what's up, brother? Always good to see you back. Welcome. Ryan Wallace, number 11, Cubbies. JVD, number 12, the Tigers. Excuse me. Chris Wolf, number 13, the Milwaukee Brewers. Ernie Wallette. Ernie 2. Number 14, our Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky.
Oh, yeah.
Alan White, number 15, our Texas Rangers. Alan White again, number 16, Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Mikey 2, number 17, your Trolley Dodgers, my brother. Beautiful. I love it when you guys get your teams organically. I think that's good karma coming right back to you, Mikey 2. Tyler Reinhart, number 18, Miami. Kevin O'Brien, number 19, Minnesota. DJ Smiles, number 20, the Tampa Bay Rays. Mikey 2, number 22, the Diamondbacks. Chris Wolf, number 23, the Angels. JBD, number 24, the Pirates. Beautiful. I love it, Ryan Wallace. Threaten me with a good time, you legend.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
I think you're going to fit in just fine here, Mr. Wallace. All right, Alan White, number 25, Cleveland. Shout out to Drew Carey. Melly P, number 26, WKRP in Cincinnati. Trevor Taylor, Bubba, my fellow Austinite, taking down the Blue Jays. Shout out to Mr. Jason Russell. Devin Pinkston, first break Magic, taking down San Diego. Mikey 2, number 29, the Rockies. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Alan White, taking down the Nationals. Cheers, my friends. The roast. All right, legends. If that list looks appropriate and accurate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat? So I know you're ready. Thank you so much, Bubba. Thank you, Alan White. Thank you, Dutchie. Much appreciated, boys. You understood the assignment. Dutch, you hit me twice. I love it so much. Thank you, bud. You rock my face off twice. And then once again in the morning. Mr. Pfeiffer. You know, that is a very good question, my man. You're better off emailing Mrs. Junkwax on that because she does handle most of the shipping. So you can reach out to her. Mikey1, are you still here tonight, my brother? I forget Mrs. Junkwax's new email address. I think it is Mrs. Junkwax or Amanda at JunkWaxVintage.com. Thank you so much, Bubba. That works as well. Absolutely. Yep. Thank you so much. Good, good, good. Okie dokie. Let's do it, folks. Good luck. This is our very first box out of our sealed case of our second case of 2025 Top Series 2. Let's do it. Thank you, Mr. Pfeiffer. Much appreciated, buddy. And I apologize that I don't have a better answer for you. I don't want to blow smoke at you, my man. So I want to make sure we give you a good answer. And I will always be transparent with you. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. Silver pack we will rip last. Empty box. Pack number 4, Ectomy. There you go. All right, fam damly. Well, good evening, Mr. Dan Metz. Hi to you as well, my fellow Washingtonian. Always good to see you, brother. You are just in time. We are busting into our very first box out of our second sealed case of 2025 Top Series 2. Good luck. You are absolutely right, Ryan. You got to ask the boss. That's right. You know, I wear the pants in this relationship. She just tells me what size and how to wear them. Shout out to the CEO. All joking aside, my dear friends, we would be doing none of this without the CEO. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. The gal behind the scenes. Makes all the magic happen. All right, here we go. Blaze Alexander for Arizona. What's up, Mookie? What's up? Mookie Betts. Damn right, little Evil. Thank you so much, buddy. Excellent to see you. You're Dan right. Dan Metz. Yandy Diaz. Corbin Burnson. Jake Bowers. Mitchell Parker. Our Texas two-step and Texas Rangers. Austin Hedges. You know it's Super Grover. Little Nicky Two Bags. Gustavo Campero. Francisco for the Mets. Frankie and the Mets. How about a couple of 1-2 Mets? Ronnie Mauricio. Hi-Sung Kim. Graychuk. Salvi. Walker. Osvaldo Bido for the Athletics. Vidal Sassoon Ruhan. Bowden Francis. Our Cleveland Guardians. Team card. Pavin Smith. Joey Bart. JP Sears for the Athletics on the Rainbow. Nice one for Alan White and the Athletics. Parker Meadows on the Future Stars. Midnight in Mason Montgomery. Matt Strom with his Locks of Love. Kyle Tucker for the Cubbies. Josh Rojas for the White Sox. Tyler Nevin. Joe Kelly. Jack Neely, rookie. Matthew Boyd, back-to-back Cubbies. Little Trey Turner. Hideo Nomo. Check that out. Back-to-back. That's sick. Congratulations, Mikey Koba and the Trolley Dodgers. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. Jenna Lou Cook, thank you so much for sharing out my live. I sincerely appreciate you. Return to the Mac. Jake Fraley. Kimbo T would welcome back legend. About a couple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Minnesotans. Miguel Amaya, Kodai Senga, Ibanez, Robbie Ray, Ty Madden rookie, Weston Wilson, Jenny Jones's son Jared, 2 in blue, Mookie, and your World Series MVP, Freddie Freeman, with his unknowingly perfect teeth. Garrett likes to crochet in his free time. Couple of legendary Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. and George Brett. Awesome. And Gordon Grachefo, last but not least for the St. Lunatics. Not too shabby on round number 1. Round 2. I love you so much, Timbo. I thought you were going to bed, but I am super grateful you did not. Welcome back, legend. Speaking of legends, if you are new here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. My name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N. There's a reason I tell you how to spell it. So, folks, we have a private Facebook group. If you would like to come over here and join us on Facebook, and of course, it's going to make a liar out of me now. It's not going to work. Come on, Facebook. Come on. There we go. So, if you would like to join us, it is a private Facebook group, and the password is my name, D-A-L-E-N. If you put that in the security questions, you will be admitted. If you do not, you will not. Thank you in advance. I am so grateful you do, Timbo T-Wood. Shout out to you and the cheese. I feel so special. Thank you, Timbo. Love you, buddy. All right, here we go. Shameless plug. Taiwan Walker. Brady Basso, Otra vez el Basso. Elias Diaz. Rosario. Austin Wells with his magnificent mustache. McCormick. Luke Rayleigh. Michael Hellman. Jairo Iriarte. Ben Joyce. Isbel. Grayson Rodriguez. Daniel Schneeman. Javi Baez. Casey Schmidt. Dominic Fletcher. Carlos Rodon for the Pinstripes. Tobias Myers for Milwaukee on the Future Stars. Oh, that's amazing, Timbo. I love the positive news, my good man. I'm very confident that that's going to be a great move. Justin Bieber. Brendan Donovan with those sweet, sweet socks. Troy Taylor. Alec Thomas. Marcel Ozuna for the Braves on your OPS. Simeon Woods, Rob Richardson. Big Ben Kasperius. Cutter Crawford. Jose Iglesias. Zach Geloff. Lucas Ursag. Valente Belozo. Alex on the Cobb. Johan Rojas. And there's our relic. Very first relic out of our brand new hobby case. Ozzy Albies. And that goes to Diesel Dan Farguson. Congratulations, Diesel Dan. And I do believe that will be numbered. And it sure is to 150. Beautiful. Leaving that one up for you, buddy. Little Ebel. Oh, beautiful, my good man. Thank you so much in advance. I will approve you here in just a moment. Eric. Done. Thank you so much, good sir. And officially, welcome to the family. So, let me show you just one more thing. If you're over here on Facebook, you see there's a chats button right there. Okay? If you hit that chats button, there is several family chats. Kind of like America Online 2.0. So if you go into the family chat, it is exactly what it says. It is the JunkWaxVintage family chat. It is family friendly, and that's where we go hang out pretty much all day long and chat it up. We have a separate sales chat. So if you're trying to sell stuff, that is the chat room to use. If you want to trade with the rest of the family, that is the chat room you use. If you are a creator yourself and you want to promote your own show, you can use that chat room right there. And then we also have a specific UFC chat. for our UFC fam. Feel free to use them. All right, we have Shane, the man, McClanahan. Spencer Strider with that luscious lip curtain. Brandon Dandruff. Jose Tana. The Mets. Seth Halverson. Elio Ramos. Torkelson. Conine. Lennon Sosa. Oh, look, Weaver. I believe you can get me through the night. Shout out to Luke Weaver. The Lawnmower Man, Mr. Jackson Job. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. The fireman, Kenley Jansen. I'll see myself out. 2 Dayland singing cards in a row. What is the World Cup to? Usually they split those up. Richard Davis sharing out my live. Thank you to our favorite lazy gamer. Magnificent Michael Napolitano says the JWV, it's a good group if people, everyone, it's a good group of people. It's a good group of people. Everyone is nice and helpful always. That means more to me than you will ever know, my brother. Thank you. I love it, Dutchie. Threaten me with a good time, you legend. Thank you, Bubba. Yep, it's a family chat, my good man. Alrighty. Round 3, legends. Here we go. Starting off with some more Mets. Lucas Giolito. Matt Walnut. The Martian, Jason Dominguez. Waka Flocka Michael. Great Victor Scott. Spencer Bivens. Shout out to Bell Biv DeVoe. The Pirates. Jonathan and his cannon. Nasty Nestor. Breaking that color barrier for Mikey 2's Trolley Dodgers. Jackie Robinson. Javier Sanoja. Couple of 1, 2, 3, 4 Kansas City Royals. Kyle Bradish. Andrew Monasterio. Josh Smith. Wyatt Langford, back-to-back Texas Rangers. Alex Bregman. Jorge Polanco. Seth Johnson rookie. Alcantara rookie. Mr. David Fry. Another athletic. There you go, Alan White. How about a rainbow athletics team card? Hunter Goodman. The Cardinals on the team card. Shout out to Ryan. Esteri Ruiz. James Outman. Javier Assad. Oswaldo Cabrera. Former Seattle Mariner, no Elvie Marte. Alexis is on fire. Diaz. You know it, Mr. Fitzlarry. Welcome back, legend. Good to see ya. The Knack. My Sharona. Kiter Montero. Nolan Jones. Another OPS Seiya Suzuki for the Cubbies. Shout out to Mr. Wallace. Robert Suarez. Paul Goldschmidt, your 2022 MVP. Sagisi. Shota of the Iminaga for the Cubbies. On the Rookie Cup, going to Mr. Ryan. Jake Myers. Bryce Teodosio. Brendan Rogers. Randy Vasquez. Kyle Isbell. Donovan. Roy Taylor. The Lawnmower Man on the 1990 throwback rookie for the Tigers. And that one goes to JVD. And last but not least for Uncle Moosey's Orioles that are going to Alan White tonight, Mr. Adley Rushman. Nice. Mr. Smiths has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
Question is, how do you keep such good energy? That's a great question, my man. You know, all joking aside, Smiths, I have said it before and I will say it again, my good man. We have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. And when I get to hang out with my best friends here almost every single day, I think it's easy to keep a good attitude. Because personally, I think I'm the luckiest guy on planet Earth. I get to do what I love, with who I love, with people that I love, every day. Doesn't get much better than that, right? And my OGs here know my personal story. I've made some very poor choices in life. I'm in recovery, so it's not something that I'm proud of, but it's not something I'm ashamed of anymore either. I've been clean since October 6th, 2009. I've been clean for over 15 years. I have been locked up for long periods of time. I was in the military for a long period of time. I've done some terrible jobs in my life. So the road to get here, my friends, was not an easy one. So every single day, I have to pinch myself because this is by far the coolest job I have ever done in my entire life. I'm going to do this until the wheels fall off. If I can do this until I'm 70 years old, you will see me here doing this until I am 70 because I love what I do. So I have done enough things in my life that I did not love to really, really, really appreciate and respect this opportunity. I hope that makes sense, brother. Thank you for the question. Damn right, Corbin. Aw, thank you, Eyes. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, Ebel. Oh, that is amazing. Shout out to your dad. You know what, folks? If there is something that I like to see more than sports cards, it is the disease of addiction getting its ass kicked. So I love that story. Thank you, Ebel. And shout out to all my brothers and sisters in recovery in here. We do recover. Some of the finest people I've ever met in my entire life. Believe it or not, folks, I have met in the rooms of Narcotics and Alcoholics Anonymous. And that's a fact. Sometimes the best people in this world are the ones that have made the most mistakes. As long as you bounce back from it, right? All right, here we go, folks. This is round number 4. Less talky, more rippy. All right, we got Atreyu Abreu. Shout out to Falcor. Stuart Morgan Fairchild. Big Perm, you got a year sober. That's amazing, brother. Congratulations and keep up the good work, my good man. It is not easy. Doogie Hauser, but it is worth it. Kate and Dana. JD Martinez. Andy Paye, always eating that Faye. Shout out to old Bobby Flay. Jaron Duran in the City Connect for our Bo Sox brethren. Austin Martin from Minnesota. The $765 million man. That Tim Hudson just got a PSA 10 Topps Chrome rookie. Juan Soto. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, Eyes. Well, I love you being here in this community, my good man. Thank you. Paul, what's up, legend? Almost single-handedly taking down my tiny goal. Shout out to you, my brother. Great to see you, buddy. Shout out to Paul. Welcome back, dude. Luis Angel Acunito. Herbie Yates. McMahon. TJ Friedel. Our favorite Pokemon. Friedel. You see, it is hashtag JWAD, my dear friends. You see, Mikuchi.
Giggity.
All right. Al DeGary. Ben Lively. Nathan Lukes. Couple of 1, 2, 3, 4 cubbies. Shout out to Ryan. Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy. Isert. Christian Walker. Michael Kopech for Mikey 2 and the Trolley Dodgers. Kevin Alcantara on the 1990 throwback for the Cubbies. Shout out to Ryan. Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Little IKF action. Jack Sawinski for the Pirates. Grant Holmes with his locks of love for Atlanta. Kyle Freeland. Joe Musgrove. Somebody check this man's ears for foreign substances. And man, does he have some real estate to check. Guy's got a set of ears on him. Goodness gracious. He could hear you coming from 2 miles away. And I'm going straight to hell. Ryan Weathers for Miami. Stone Fox. Garrett. Minnesota. Joey Estes. Johnny DeLuca. Pennington. The numbers, Mason. Mason Miller. Julian Aguiar. Gavin Williams. Why am I saying Whitlock? Weird. Alexis Funky Cold Medina, good evening. And thank you so much for speaking up in the chat for the very first time. Welcome. The Polar Bear. Junior Caminero. Bobby Miller. Mad Max, Mr. Hetachromia himself. Zach Breeksy. Mr. Anderson. Reynaldo for the Braves. Frankie Montes. Juan and Emilian Yepez. And last but not least for the Gigantes, Tyler Fitzgerald. That is correct, Ryan. He's going to take that run to first base and take flight. That's right, T-Dub. That's right. And they're going to slam on him. Legends, can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to Alexis? Funky Cold Medina. Welcome to the family, Alexis. Nice to have you. All right, folks. Let's get into those pack number 4s, shall we? And ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and call that last call. We have been here for almost 3 hours this evening. This is week 1, or excuse me, this is night 1 of our week. So I do try to get as much sleep as possible because every night that moves forward throughout the week, I get a little bit less sleep. We go a little bit later every single night. So typically on Tuesdays, I try to get out of here as early as I can to set myself up for the week. If you would like to tear something down from JunkWaxVintage.com, you are more than welcome to do so. If you want to wait until tomorrow morning, you are more than welcome to do so as well. There is never any pressure to spend a dime here. You are more than welcome to just come and hang out and come as you are. Hang out with the family. These are our pack number 4s, and then we will refresh that shop, see if we have any more family rips. Good luck, everybody. Oh, hell yeah, Alexis. Well, I think you're in the right place, my friend. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Ryan Pfeiffer. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. Always love having you over here, Ryan. Excuse me. All right, these are our pack number 4s. Here we go. Oh, Mikey Burrows. Santander. Garrett Mitchell for Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say. Max Muncy. Richard giving me fits. Ryan Feltner. Silver Slugger Luis Arias. Andrew Walters. Grant Holman. Brian Bayo. Always drinking that Baterade. Harrison Bader. Hunter Brown. Tyler O'Neill going up high. Byron Buxton for Minnesota. That is quite a catch, sir. Eston Kerstad. Couple of 1, 2, 3 Tigres. JT Gin, rookie. My name is Jason Foley, and I'm a motivational speaker. I hear you've been using your scouting report for rolling doobies. You keep doing that, you're going to live in a van down by the river. Jason Foley. He's got the juice. Tatis. Austin Barnes. Jonathan Aranda. Tomoyuki Shigano, rookie for the Orioles. Alec Boom on the 1990 throwback for the Fightin' Phillies. Hey, Oscar Hernandez, your home run derby champ with Bobby Witt Jr. co-starring. That does go to the Trolley Dodgers. And just a fun fact, Legends, in any of our breaks, whenever there is a dual card, it will always be awarded to the left or top of the card if it is a base card. If it is a numbered card or autograph, it will always be coin flipped or raced off. For future reference. Ezekiel Duran. Darren Baker. Folks, my OGs, you know, I am seriously hunting that golden mirror variation of Darren Baker. I would love to have that card someday. I would love to pull that card for somebody in a break. That would be sweet too. Jose Soriano. Mr. Tucker, welcome back, buddy. Good to see you, Jess. Michael Massey. Edmundo Sosa. Hayden Birdsong. The ambassador of the Quan. He is one in a million. I'll see myself out. Mikey One's PC, JT Realmuto. Brian Reynolds Rap. Hyro. Ben Joyce. Jaden Hill. Hunter Gillespie. Thea Suzuki for the Cubbies. Luis Severino. Abrera. Yariel Rodriguez. The White Sox with Luis Robert co-starring. Daryl Hernandez. Singleton chucking some lumber. Victor Paso Robles. Mid-bubble while hitting a dinger. Billy Cook. Roki Sasaki on the Summer Superstars. Your Topps Chrome cover athlete. And Wenceal Perez in the City Connect for the Motor City Kitties. Outstanding. Thank you so much, Michael. That is beautiful, my man, and I appreciate you sending me a message behind the scenes, my dude, and not interrupting my live show. Thank you so much. That is extremely thoughtful of you, and I cannot thank you enough. You rock my face off. Twice. And then once again in the morning.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, legends. Tenji, welcome back, brother. Excellent to see you. That is weird, right, Mikey? So maybe there's going to be one hiding in here. Let's find out. Peanut butter and jealous. How about a Mojo refractor? Julio Rodriguez. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Ernie. Leaving that one up for you, my dude. Nick York for the Pirates on the Mojo. Trey Turner for the Fightin' Phillies. And it is indeed numbered to 199 for the Boston Red Sox. Little Alex Bregman. Beautiful. And that one goes to Alan White. Congratulations, Alan. That is 81st on print to 199. Oh no, Tenji. I'm so sorry, brother. Gosh dang it. Well, the good news, my man, is you can always go back and watch the replay. And you can watch it here on Twitch. You can watch it on Facebook, Kick, or YouTube. And remember, my dear friends, let me show you something. I'm going to show you how easy it is to find the replay. So, if you want to find a replay, all you have to do is go to YouTube and in your search bar, type in JunkWaxVintage, all one word, and the date using backslashes. If you do that, it should pop it right up. And you can go back quite a ways, too. It's actually kind of a fun little game. You could go back to like 03, 06, 24, and you can go back and watch old episodes. Feel free. But that's how you do it. All right, top loading your relic here. Numbered to 150. That's going to go in a 100-point top loader. And we got to sleeve up some mojos here, family. Mikey, too, if you are taking off, my brother, I'm probably not going to be long behind you. Have a magnificent sleep. And we will see you bright and early in the morning, bushy-tailed, with bells on. Ernie, you want to see that Julio one more time? Well, coincidentally, I'm going to sleeve it up right meow. You betcha. You are damn right, Mr. Napolitano. You can always watch some JWV, even when I am not live. There is literally thousands and thousands of hours that you could go back and watch, if you were so inclined. Congratulations, Ernie. That is fantastic, buddy. And I am so stoked that we could pull that together. You know I am always happy to find some Julio Rodriguez, especially on a Mojo refractor. Higher track cards, as Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko would say. All right, little spot of housekeeping, my friends. Give me just a moment. Oakley dokley. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, fam. Cheers. A roast. All right, let's refresh that shop, folks, for possibly the last time on this terrific Tuesday. So, folks, we had an absolutely magnificent morning show. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for being there with me. Oh, Bubba, you made the switch to YouTube. I love it so much. Thank you, Trevor Taylor. So, folks, all joking aside, we are trying to build YouTube. So a lot of you know we just started over on YouTube a few short months ago, and we are slowly but surely building over there. So I am super, super grateful, especially grateful when you come over there and watch. Okie dokie, we do have one last family rip, and it is going to be Mr. Wallace, a very nice Virginian. Thank you so much, Ryan. He snagged a single hobby pack of 2022 Topps Chrome Update. Looking for some more Julio, maybe a Bobby Witt Jr. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Napolitano. It is the same exact name over there on YouTube, but it is kind of hard to find me over there. So my recommendation, folks, if you go to YouTube and you only type in JunkWaxVintage, all one word, my channel does not come up. My suggestion is just put in a random date. You could even use today, and it should pop right up for you, and then you can click on the username and find me that way. Sorry about that, folks. All right, legends. Last pack magic. Ryan, I cannot thank you enough for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com, giving us a sweet little piece of eye candy on the way out tonight. Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Let's go, fam.
One down, one to go.
Last pack of the evening. Roger that, Michael. Yep. Thank you, buddy. Correct. All right, Ryan. We start off with Matty Duffy for the Angels. Kyle Bradish. So nice. We have seen him twice in the last 10 minutes or so. Jeremy Pena. Rookie debut. Shout out to Bubba. Mr. Trevor Taylor. That is his PC. And last but not least, on the purple refractor for the Pinstripes, Jose Trevino. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. Fun little pack there for you, Ryan. Again, thank you so much for snagging that down from JunkWaxVintage.com. I sincerely hope that that is just a beautiful rip and a very, very long line of beautiful rips. Give me just a moment. I'm going to put his name on that one. Kirk Noah. Good to see you, brother. I'm so sorry, Kirk Noah. You're going to have to go back and watch the replay on that one, my good man. I am so sorry you missed it, buddy, but it is wonderful to see you, Kirk Noah. Hope you've had a terrific Tuesday, my brother.
Aye, Wallace.
But I want to go.
No, William. You must stay here and tend to the sheep with your mother.
But
Quiet now, boy, before you feel the back of my hand. Shout out to William Wallace.
Brother, I could say the same thing for you, Mr. Wallace. Thank you for being you, good buddy. Thank you for being a brand new member of the family. And I hope to have you here for a long time, Ryan. Just smacked you with a follow back, buddy. Welcome to the family, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Ryan. All joking aside, buddy. Extremely grateful to have you, brother. Woo! All right, legends. It has been another absolutely terrific Tuesday here in the front yard. As always, legends, you will find me right back here tomorrow. Same junk time, same junk channel, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you over there on Facebook. I will keep up with you in the Junk Wax Vintage family chat. I will keep up with you in the Junk Wax family Discord. If you have not followed one or both of those, and if you have not smacked that follow button over here on Twitch or TikTok, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding. Kinda. I do my damnedest, Kirk Woa. I love you, brother. Ernie W. It was a fun night, I agree. T-Dub, you know it, buddy. We do have a brand new Tuesday outro. So enjoy the jingle, my dear friends. And as always, until I see you again, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. And I will see each and every one of you incredible human beings tomorrow morning, because we get to do it all over again. Magnificent Michael Napolitano, have a magnificent evening, my good man. Kobe Luna, tu tambien. Paul, it is wonderful to have you tonight. Thank you so much for the tiny dinies. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Mr. Wallace, Big Worm. Mr. Napolitano, Jesse Holm, Sebastian Steinmetz, Richard Davis, our favorite lazy gamer. Kevin Love, Maracas, Tanner Hoot, Poker King Ken Colbeck, Johnny King, Motifs, Jesse Tucker, Mr. NK Lump, and Kellen. Thank you for hanging out over here on TikTok, you legends. I sincerely appreciate you. Let's do it all over again tomorrow, yeah? Good night, legends. Smoochies. Enjoy the outro.
We tore through the wax, the hits were lit. Dalen brought that breaker grit. From relics to ink, the fire came fast. Another Tuesday night that'll last and last. Mrs. JunkWax rocked the command. The boss lady had the plan in hand. The legends rolled in, the breaks went wild. Jay Fine, you showed out in style. Terrific Tuesday, what a blast. Refractor shimmered, the autos passed. We cracked that wax, the chat was live. Celebrating cards that'll always thrive. We hit the boards with color and flame. Junkers pulled gold, remember the name. Rookies got sleeved and heat got shown. The night had a vibe that was all our own. The spicy water flowed, the bros was tight. We laughed, we hit, we rocked the night. And Dalen, he brought the spark with cardboard fire till way past dark.
Yeah.
JWV, JWV, Mrs. JunkWax running that legacy. Terrific Tuesday, hits galore. We pulled that magic, left them wanting more. From the boss ladies vibe to the legends cheer. We rap tonight, we'll all hold dear.
Ernie W., I wish the TikTok family could see our outro screen over here too, buddy. I know it.
The lights are down, the packs are gone, but the stories we pulled will carry on.
Thank you to each and every one of you for another terrific Tuesday here in the front yard. Hope to see you all in the morning. These cards over here on Twitch are so damn funny. I love them so much. Shout out to Mikey too. Shout out to Boston Bill, Nick Grote, CJ Smiles, James Erickson, Danny Rendon, our favorite Axeman from Ohio, Mr. Tim Hudson, Danny Rendon, my own Lupe, and James Erickson. Love you all so much.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh my God! I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, you maniacs. It has been another terrific Tuesday here in the front yard. Thanks to each and every one of you. Love you all so damn much. Gotta love the Soundboard Olympics. Yes, I do, Kirk Woa. You know it, brother. Thank you as always, legends. And we will see each and every one of you incredible human beings tomorrow morning. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.